Bigsby or Loveland? Loveland. Broncos not playing that good? No, they're not. Wait, Broncos? Yeah, they are. Broncos are playing well. May not play well till it's late in the season, but they're still playing well. All right. So we got Broncos, Raiders, first game back this week on Thursday night. They're not better than the Chiefs. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if they're. You can't say that they're not better than the Chiefs. But first game, we're going Broncos. Raiders are just a bad team. What up, Big Nate? How we doing, brother? Are you letting guests do it? No, Kaz, I'm not letting guests do it. I haven't really done guest picks before or anything like that, but maybe I'll do a second one where I do a poll and you guys can all pick and stuff. Keep pounding on Panthers. Okay, James. Alvin Kamara or Ramondre Stevenson. If Ramondre's healthy or Ramondre, if not, then you got to go Alvin. But yeah, we're gonna go Broncos here. I'll give full depth analysis once I make my picks and stuff. Adams for ETN and Keenan need an RB. I don't think that's a bad trade, Jag. I don't think that's bad. I think it's a pretty solid trade. I think it'll be good. All right, Carolina first. The Saints. Give me Carolina at home. Carolina's tough to beat at home, and the Saints just trade away Rashid Shaheed. They're not looking to win games here. Honestly, those first two picks are probably my easiest. These are probably. I mean, I say these. These are locks, boys. I'm not gonna put this one as a lock because I could see the Panthers just absolutely like shitting down their legs this week for no reason. They should win. They're gonna win, but I don't know. It's a divisional game. It could be going in there. That's not gonna be my lock. But Falcons, Colts. I expect the Colts to bounce back this week. Hunter Henry or Pitts. 12-man PPR, 6 points, touchdowns. Damn. Hunter Henry plays the Bucks and Pitts plays the Colts. Give me Hunter Henry this week. I like Hunter Henry. I like the way Drake May's playing too. Boute's out too. Hunter Henry got a lot of targets last week. I just don't know how the Falcons are going to do playing in Berlin. And it's crazy. Am I crazy to trade with K9 for DK? No, they're both the same player, to be honest, just in different groups, to be honest. Like, I thought about doing the same thing in my Dynasty League, but it's not really worth it. I mean, you can do it. I mean, if you need a receiver, I would do it for sure. Trade Olave for Devontae Smith, yes. The Eagles have one of the easiest, secondary schedules besides, I think, the Packers coming up. They'll be good. Watson or Alec? Alec Pierce. Give me Alec Pierce. Yo, thanks for liking live. We have 1K likes now. Appreciate y'all boys being in here. Let's go. All right, Giants, Bears. Give me the Bears. Jackson Dart hasn't playing out of his mind, but Big T, thanks for the follow. Jackson Dart hasn't playing out of his mind, but I don't know. I feel like that Bears team is really good. Sebe, what's happening? Adams or Rico? Give me Rico. I think Rico's now the lead back, bro. There's no one else that I don't think Chuba's. I think he lost it. I think Chuba lost his starting spot. So, Marvin Harrison Jr. With Jacoby Brissett starting, give me him. All right, Vikings, Baltimore in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy's a baller, bro. I picked against him last week. I didn't think he was that good or whatnot, but that dude just finds ways to win games, dude. He just finds ways to win games. I'll get more in-depth analysis too once we get through all the picks. I trade AJ for Javonte Williams. I need a running back. I mean, running backs are scarce. If you have wide receivers, that's fine. Javonte Williams is a good one, even though he has a bye this week. You're not really going to get much out of him. So, all right, Cardinals, Seahawks. This one's going to be a good game, man. This one's going to be really good, but I'm not picking against the... Wait, am I thing? Yeah, there they are. Hold on. I got to move these up front. Ayo, baby, let's go. Move this back. Brother, go to work. This is my job. What are we talking about here? Give me the Seahawks, man. I don't think the Seahawks are losing, man. Aren't you in work? Why are you watching? You should be at work. I don't trust Monty. I have Saquon. Yeah, I mean, I would play Saquon over Monte over any day of the week. I don't think that's a question. Welcome in. All right. So, those are my picks so far. Jacksonville at Houston. Houston defense is phenomenal, man. Houston defense is so good that it keeps them in games. Davis Mills is starting. Him, Nico, Schultz have had a really good one. Connection. Give me an upset here with the Texans. I don't know if you can really call it an upset. They're both kind of the same. But give me the Texans at home. I think they win this game. Will the Patriots take out Tampa so the Panthers can go number one? I would say Patriots probably will take out Tampa, to be honest. But good teams, I say, don't lose after the bye. And Tampa's a pretty good team. Panthers need a blowout? Yeah. We'll see if the Panthers get a blowout or not. But I could see them easily shitting their legs this week just because of the success they had. Like, they beat the Packers. It's very Panther-esque to lose this game, but I think they should win it. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying I would not be surprised. Texans or Colts? Give me the Colts. I'll say it's scary. Yeah, Jay, it definitely scares me. Like, they need to, like, be up by a lot or just keep handing the ball off to Rico Dowdle. Rams, 49ers. Rams getting the get back. They're getting the get back. I'll give in-depth analysis towards the end here, Drew. But I think that the Rams losing at home kind of left a bad taste in their mouth, and ever since the bye, they've been humming, man. Their defense has been going good. Devontae Adams is literally an automatic touchdown scorer at the goal line. Mac Jones is probably going to be starting again. If Brock Purdy comes back, it's going to be a little rusty. Tucker or Dobbs? Give me Tucker. Who you got for Sunday night? We'll get to Sunday night here in a sec, but we're almost there. We're about 2 picks away from that. But I think I already know what I'm going to pick there. All right, Dolphins, Bills. After seeing what they did to the Chiefs last week, that's the best I've seen the Bills play all year. All year, defensively and offensively. So give me the Bills there. Lions, Commanders. The Commanders, injury prone, season's over. Give me the Lions. Bounce back week. Lions or crippled Commanders? Shane, I wonder which one it could be. 49ers should stick with Jones. I agree, Lucky. I mean, until Brock's fully healthy, you paid Brock all that money. Why rush him back? And plus, your defense, your ace of the ACLs keep getting snatched on each side. So, all right, Jets, Cleveland. If the Browns don't win this game, sell the team. Sell the team, Haslam, because the Jets just trade away Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams. There's really no one else on the defense. Trade away Michael Gardner. Like, you should beat the Jets. With the defense you have and the run game you have, you should absolutely decimate the Jets. It shouldn't even be close. You should be 21 points and over. That's what it should be. Sell the team if that happens. Band's boy, maybe you're laughing at what I just said, but yeah, 100%. Give me Baker upset. At home, too, though. The Tampa Heat. What's the weather going to be like in Tampa, though? That's the thing we got to think about. Bands, baby. Thanks for the follow. JSN for Jacobs and Metcalf. You have other elite receivers. Who are your other elite receivers? Because I would not trade the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy right now. Would not do that. Just Lucky. Thanks for the follow. Can someone explain what the season record game is supposed to be? I joined late. My season. Are you talking about my season record? This is my record for picking through 10 weeks. A Steelers fan, Steelers don't win in primetime. Just doesn't matter. The Chargers are injured. Browns not winning. Hudson. If the Browns don't win, like I said, sell the team. Go Birds, Lucky. Bucks or Pats defense? Give me the Bucks defense. Jets will win. 49ers will beat the Rams. Pats defense. I'm going upset of the week. My upset of the week, I'm picking Baker Mayfield off a bye with healthy receivers. Bucky Irvin's going to be back. Their defense is solid. They've had enough opportunities to kind of get better and stuff. New England's been on a roll lately. Don't get me wrong. New England has been on a roll. All right? This is where I think they face a little bit of adversity here. A little bit of adversity in Tampa. I think that the Bucks win this game. Pats have a better defense. Wait, Tampa's favored? Really? Okay. Brown should have already sold the team. What do you mean? Hudson, I know. Gibbs for Dowdle? No, do not trade Gibbs. I don't know. Pat's going to upset Bucks defense. Maybe. Pat's have a better defense. Tampa's favored and upset. Is Bucky? I don't know if Bucky's playing. He should be. What day is the Chargers game? It's this Sunday. The 9th. Pats for Bucks defense. What is Pats defense? Honestly, you can go with either one. Browns cover 2.5. Browns should absolutely decimate the Jets. That's what should happen. They have nobody on that defense. I got Steelers or Chargers for this game. Dude, they're hurt, man. The Chargers are so hurt, bro. Dude, it's tough for this one because the Steelers. Every time I pick against the Steelers, they win. Every time I pick the Steelers, they get whooped, bro. Mason, thanks for the follow. Bringing back Bucky for the Pats defense is smart. They hit hard. That's true. Man, the Falcons beat the brakes off the Pats defense. They did. They struggled towards the end there. And I don't think that you can't make mistakes against the Bucks. London for A-Chain? No, I'd keep London, to be honest. If you need a running back, sure, but I would keep him. I think Drake May's going to have his first huge game. Give me a good game out of the way. Yeah, it's going to be close. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout or anything. It's going to be really close. I'm sorry, I'm going for the Patriots. No, that's fair. I get it. Go Eagles, Everett. Chargers just signed new O-line. I know they just traded for him, but how good is he? Yeah, Bucks over Pats. Let's go Broncos. Yeah, Broncos easily winning that game. Seahawks going to the Super Bowl? Possibly. They got to get through the Eagles first, though. Michael Evans, thank you for the rose, my guy. Let's go. Chargers always struggle against the Steelers. That's true, but they're also at home, right? Like Berlin game Sunday, right? Yes, their Berlin game at 9:30 on Sunday. It's the Colts and Falcons. Packs win. Ravens go Steelers. Rico. What about Rico? My preseason predictions have just went 81-53. We'll see how I do this week. I don't know. That's fair. Oh, wait. Shit. Hold on. Wait. Did I? 41. Yeah, I did fix that. Okay. It's technically a home game for the Steelers. Is it technically a home game? Bucks over Pats? Yes, sir. They beat the Steelers last time we played them. You did. Mike Prime. Tomlin. Yeah, he lost to the Packers, though, who just lost to the freaking Panthers. Who's the team beating the NFC is the Eagles right now. I'm sorry, Marcus. Mariota is cooking the Dolphins. I don't know if he's doing that. I assume you got the Eagles or the Packers. I mean, we'll put that there. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. That's what's going to happen there. Dude, I can't pick the Steelers in this game. I just can't. Who's covering their weapons, bro? I mean, they got Joey Porter, all these other guys. Damn, I want to pick the Chargers, bro. Like, I want to pick the Chargers so bad. But this could be a game that TJ Watt also eats. We just saw Danny Dimes get absolutely obliterated, bro. Like, just obliterated by that defensive line from Pittsburgh. What does lock mean for the... It means that the Broncos are winning that game no matter what. Najee Harris revenge game? Yeah, they're going to bring him off IR for that. What weapons for the Chargers? Lad McConkey, Gadsden, Herbert, Vidal, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, Trey Harris. Like, what are we talking about? They got some weapons over there. Ramsey's playing safety? Is that good for them? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Rondi, that's kind of why I'm like, I don't know if I want to pick them because that D-line might eat. You think the Titans turn this around and take the Kyle wild card? No. Top 4 candidate for the Super Bowl? I'll give you that guys at the end. Frankie, thanks for the follow. Didn't they just trade for a safety? Keenan Allen's overrated? Shane, come on, bro. He's not that overrated. Text, take Saints money line, easy money. I don't know about Saints this week. Saints could possibly win. No faith. No. Dude, did you see him play last week against the Panthers? The Eagles are maybe 5 times better than what the Panthers are, defensively and offensively. We're coming off a bye week as well too. Good teams don't lose after a bye week. Keenan Allen's a Hall of Famer. I agree. All right, I'll start answering questions on which ones. So Frankie asked why Vikings, right? Okay, so Baltimore is still pretty like banged up on the defensive side. Don't get me wrong. Lamar is a game changer, game wrecker. Like, he's able to come in and absolutely just change the tides of a game. But that Minnesota defense last week we saw against Detroit, who's been humming on offense, dude. They just don't make mistakes on defense all that much. Like, Isaiah Rodgers might give up one deep ball here and there, but for the most part, they're able to kind of control the game a bit, right? And Carson Wentz, when he was playing as QB, they really had no shot because Carson Wentz was just chucking the pill up in the air for anyone to just kind of catch the ball, right? So ultimately, I think that with J.J. McCarthy back and him not turning the ball over as much, Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, like, the run game's going to be there. It's going to be a close game. It's also in Minnesota, and road teams kind of struggle in Minnesota. So that's why I picked the Vikings, man. All right. Let's see. Morgan, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Bucks versus Pats is 50-50. Yeah, Dodge, I agree. Pats beat Bucks. It's gonna be close, but I believe in Baker, to be honest, more than Drake May. Drake May's been awesome, but as a Bears fan, please kill Green Bay. Oh, we got you, Nathan. We got you. Rodgers also got pushed off. That's fair. Jets, Browns. My Jets have 5 first-round picks next 2 years, so no other team has more than 3. Yeah, that's also. But you also gave up 2 cornerstones of your defense. Personally, I think the Jets got fleeced. Picks don't really matter. All right, Emery, I'll get you Chargers here in a second. Man, I'm really just like, that one I'm like indifferent on right now. I want to say Chargers so bad. You know what? My gut says Chargers. I think Jim Harbaugh is going to get those guys together. Here's why I picked the Chargers. I think they have a flow on offense going right now. Who did they play last week? They played Tennessee. I just think Justin Herbert's playing at a really high level right now. The Steelers play very inconsistent football, especially against good teams. I guess I can't really say that because against the Colts, they played really, really well. And And I think let's trade for a tackle, which might help a little bit more. But I think that the defense, too, on both sides, Steelers defense might be a lot better than the Chargers defense. But I'm taking the Chargers here. You undefeated in the primetime game. See, also there we got that stat, too. There we go, Nate. Appreciate you. Chargers got 2 alignments. Steelers a deer on a tear. Don't struggle over that pick. Struggle over your Eagles pick. I ain't struggling over the Eagles pick. I'm guaranteed. You know what? Give me the lock. Give me that lock, baby. That's my second lock of the week right there, man. That's my second lock of the week. All right. Someone said, what? Big Daddy Django said, no. Where is it at? That's Juju said, what made me pick Seattle? I got you. Ray's looking at a good thing. Lock the Colts. Not locking the Colts yet. Receipts. Hey, I always got the receipts. They on my page, brother. Last week, we didn't do too hot last week. We didn't do too hot. We went 7-7. Not good. Not good. Minnesota Y, I just talked about that. Ravens winning. I don't know about that. Last week you picked Colts over Steelers. I did, truly. I did. Why the Vikings over the Ravens? We already talked about that. Lion lock. Bravo SMD. Record crazy. Record D's crazy. Whoa. Bears, why? All right, so Bears. The reason I picked the Bears, one, anyone see Kyle Montgomery running the ball last week? Giants have one of the worst run defenses in the league. I think they're like 27 or something like that, or 20, something like that. DeAndre Swift might come back if not. I mean, they got a two-headed monster back there. They have Romo Dunze, Colson Lovin's starting to break out. And Caleb Williams is kind of starting to find a stride a little bit. And Ben Johnson is becoming demon time with his playing calling with all them trick plays he's got going on. And, you know, the Giants, they don't really have anything on offense right now other than Jackson Dart, Tyrone Tracy, and then maybe Theo Johnson here and there. So I think that, you know, the way that the Bears have been playing, they're going to win in Chicago. Chase Brown for A.J. Brown, I would do that. They have a pretty easy schedule coming up against receivers. From looking at negative ball knowledge. Timothy's saying negative ball knowledge, but not giving anything reason why my picks are wrong. All right? It's all right. We get this every single week. I'm pretty confident in my picks most of the time, except for last week. Like, you just never know with this year. Only lock this week is bye week -7.5 over the Titans. That's not bad. There we go. You got to go Steelers over Chargers. Trust. They got big turnovers on big offense teams. That's fair. That, you know, that one I keep going against, bro. Like, oh my God, I want to pick the Steelers. I just don't know. That one would be the one I change. Leak, thanks for the follow. You know what? You guys are right. That one I gotta change. I can't. That O-line, I just can't. Joe Alt literally is the reason why they do so well most of the time. That's most of the reason why they do so well. Ravens over Vikings. Da Bears. Jags over Texans. Listen, the Texans defense is elite, bro. They are elite. And Trevor Lawrence is booty. Trevor Lawrence is so bad. All right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys right now. That's why I'm picking the Texans. He's going to turn the ball over so much in this game. He is going to turn the ball over way too much. It's going to be so bad. Yeah, it's very good choice. Trust in Boswell. Trust in Boswell. Hey, anyway, T-Law won the game last week. Hey, 1 out of the 9 games they've probably played this week. I don't understand. No. Dude, T-Law does not play consistently enough for them to be good. I just don't see it happening, and I think that Stingley, all those boys, Will Anderson, they're going to get after him. And Brian Thomas Jr., where's he been at all year, man? Where's he been? And the Chiefs game. I'll talk about the Chiefs game. I'm a Texas fan, but Trevor Lawrence is not that bad. Trevor Lawrence is pretty bad, dude. Like, if I can think, why Bucks? I think I talked about the Bucks earlier, but go ahead and switch 49ers over Rams. I'll talk about 49ers Rams first. 49ers and Rams, like, the 49ers are good, bro. Don't get me wrong. The Rams should have beat them the last time, and they're not going to come in lighthearted this time either. Like, they're not going to let their foot off the gas in this one, I don't think. So, they're going to win this game. I think that, you know, they're healthy now. I don't know if they were not healthy before, but they're going to play. This is going to be a very close game. Mac Jones probably starting again. And I ultimately think that, you know, they're kind of, I mean, the 49ers are just injured. They lost another DN to an ACL injury, man. Lost another DN to an ACL injury. And the Rams have been red hot, man. Devontae Adams, Puka. I think Puka got kicked out of that half of that game because he was hurt. He'd be able to play the whole game that time. Being away is a problem, though. It wasn't a problem for the Niners, though, when they won. Should I drop Christian Watson for Luke Musgrave? If you need a tight end, I would. Ansah, thanks for the follow. Bear down. Jacoby Myers will be huge for Jacksonville. Jags by 10. He will be massive. I'm going to be interested, I think. Puka might not play. Puka's got to play. Unfortunately, I have him fantasy. I talked to him. I said, Puka, I'm not getting chopped this week in my chop league. You got to go, brother. You got to get in there. I think Seattle is the top 5 team. I do. Why are you picking Houston if Stroud is hurt? Because of the defense. I think Davis Mills is not bad. Davis Mills is not bad. I talked to him. I'm just saying. I call every one of my players I draft in fantasy. I currently have Gatson and Goddard. Play Goddard this week. I think the Packers are like 11th most points given up to tight ends, I think. But Gatson also is good too. Ooh, that's tough. You could probably play either one, to be honest. Steelers gonna have a field day on that O-line. They are, honestly. TJ Watt. Who's the other? Who's 51? I just see 51 because I remember watching the Browns game and he absolutely just going crazy. Everyone loves the Eagles and they are underdogs. The Eagles are underdogs against the Packers? Who they got besides Josh Jacobs? Our defense is going to eat, bro. Jair Alexander coming back to prime form. Nick Herbig, that's right. Stafford or Nix? Give me Stafford. Actually, no, give me Nix. Give me Bo Nix. He plays the Raiders. When I check it, +2.5. Who do I think wins the NFC? What? It's gonna be the Seahawks. The Seahawks, dude, they're so good on offense and defense. Yo, tall man Dylan, thanks for the roses, my guy. I appreciate you. The Steelers won't even have to worry about the run game this week either. I mean, not really. Their offense line, oh, we about to whoop them. Wayne now. Chargers signed some new line. I think Chargers are going to beat Pittsburgh. I know they signed some new line, but it also takes some time for people to gel together too. Eagles, Barkley hurt, and Brown hurt. No, they're not. They're healthy. 49ers are 3-0 in the NFC West. Need to take care of Rams at home. They are, but I think they're going to lose this one. I think the Rams have gotten good since the bye, and they've been looking pretty dominant. And the 49ers have kind of even struggled. They struggled against the Texans, guys. Like, the Texans had a really good defense, and I would say that the Rams defense is even more comparable. And they played each other earlier this year, so yeah, the Vikes getting some respect. Stroud is out. But Trevor Lawrence is still quarterback. Just saying. And everyone said Trevor Lawrence won the game last week. They almost lost to the Raiders. Bottom 5 team in the NFL almost lost to the Raiders. What do you think the Texans are going to do to them? It's insane. It's insane what I think they're going to do to them. It actually might be something that people are going to think about. What about the Rams, San Francisco game? I think the Rams off the bye have been really good. Vikings over Ravens, yes, sir. You guys are doubting J.J. McCarthy. I've been a J.J. McCarthy doubter since he got drafted. What he did to the Lions last week should not have been done. All right? And the Ravens defense is not much better. On top, thanks for the roses. I appreciate y'all donating them roses, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. Let's go. We love talking ball here. Eagles, Houston, I need a third leg for a good payout. Go to Broncos. Get the Broncos. All right, I need a third lock of the week, boys. It's going to be this one. It's going to be that one. Bills over the Dolphins all the way. Shaggy, Broncos all the way. Yes, sir, brother. Your Broncos look good, my guy. They look good. You acting like JJ is consistent? I mean, he doesn't lose them games terribly. Like, he keeps them in games. He doesn't turn the ball over much. And he's finally healthy. The one that's not consistent was Carson Wentz. My record's 85-48-1. Happy Gilmore. Last week we were bad. It was 7-7. What makes you say Eagles over Packers even after abysmal showing last week? The Eagles are getting back their defensive line. They're going to have Jalen Phillips, Nolan Smith, Brandon Graham, Jalen Hurts, Ojomoa, Jalen Hunt, Jalix Hunt. Their D-line's going to be back. Our linebackers are healthy. We got some cornerback help with Michael Carter, Jair Alexander. We got Coop. We got Quinion. We got Reed. We got Makuba. We got Jahad Campbell. Like, our defense is going to eat, bro. Our defense is going to eat. We're finally coming off a bye. I don't know if you guys remember last year, the Eagles coming off our bye, but our offense put up like 30-some points off our bye last week. And A.J. Brown's probably going to be a main factor in that game plan. Devontae Smith's still playing. Jahad Dotson. Jalen Hurts playing at MVP level this year. And ultimately, Saquon Barkley in the run game is starting to get figured out. That's why I'm saying the Eagles. And the Packers, they just lost to the Panthers, bro. Like, I'm not saying the Panthers are a bad team, but Bryce Young only threw for 100 yards. He threw for 100. What do you think Jalen's going to do? What do you guys think Jalen's going to do? He's going to throw for probably 200. Maybe 200, maybe rush for a little bit too. He's going to throw the ball. Wandale, Marvin Harrison start this week. Give me Marvin Harrison, Jacoby Brissett starting. Bryce did what he needed to do, and I'm saying Jalen always does what he needs to do. That man is like 24-7 in his last 31 starts. Like y'all, everyone will be hating on that man for no reason. They could easily have a bounce back game. Yeah, it'd be tough to have a bounce back game against the number 1 team in the NFL. Mark, thanks for the follow. 252 touching and 1 rushing. Yeah, Lucky. I think that's probably the best what it's mean. How do you have Bucks over Pats with the green sticker on there? Thoughts on the Lions? A bounce back week for them. I think they played one of their worst games all year last year. Hold on, pause. Jalen is mid, and why is Jalen mid? Other than you guys just believe in anything you read on the internet, why is he mid? Tell me why. Tell me why he's mid. Steelers over Chargers, crazy. You see that O-line? Hurts or Dart this week? That's a good one. Dart has been balling out. I'd put Dart in because he scores a lot of fantasy. You don't want to Lambeau on Monday Night Football, but yes, Eagles do have better roster. We've done it before. We actually beat Aaron Rodgers when he was there, and that's when Jalen Hurts was throwing to Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, and some like backup guys. He's a good QB. He just doesn't have to do as much as the top 3 or 4 QBs. Dude, I don't think you guys realize if we had anyone else a QB that wasn't Jalen Hurts, I don't think we win as many games as we do. I'm just saying. Pittman, AJ, or Waddle this week? Give me Pittman. Pittman's been balling, bro. Pittman's actually good, and then I probably go Waddle and then AJ. Should I start Wandale? I mean, who else do you have? Hurts or Stafford? Give me Hurts. Greg Ward too. Derek, yeah, he was throwing to some bums. Jalen's solid, 7 out of 10. I'll take that. Because how he plays on a loaded team. Okay, he plays on a loaded team, and then when they... dude, no. Yes, we're loaded, but nothing. I got you guys. I'm not picking against them this week. I'm going to be pissed, though. Lions, Seahawks, Panthers have pick 1. What is a lock? Give me Lions, Panthers, Seahawks. Who Seahawks play? Panthers. Panthers be a lock. It's a real passer. And trade Warren and Tet for Javonte. That's not too bad. Javonte's pretty good. He's top 6 running back right now, I think. Jones, May, or Knicks this week? Give me May. Give me Drake May. Give me Bo Nix. I lied. Give me Bo Nix. I got Keenan, Odunze, and Pearsall. Ooh, that's pretty good. Odunze needs to get the ball this week. Who's number 1 team in the NFL? All right, great question. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Mark Andrews, or should I pick up Theo Johnson, Dalton? Mark Andrews this week. Eagles a lock? Yes, sir. Collins, Odunze, Sutton, Pierce, Slayton starting 3. Give me Odunze, give me Nico Collins, Odunze, and still Sutton. Give me Cortland Sutton. Broncos ain't winning. Raiders going undefeated for the rest of the season. All right, buddy. Thank you for believing me. I got you, Dev. I got you. Lions ain't a lock. Why Eagles a lock? Because they're back to full health, man. They're one of the healthiest teams in the NFL right now. Love that Vikings pick. They're fired. They are fired up. Dude, Darnold, always start. Darnold's been on a tear, dude. Absolute tear. Lions ain't a lock. Actually, you're right. Lions are a lock. That's a lock. You're right. All right, we got my 4 locks of the week. Number 1 team in the NFL right now is Philadelphia Eagles. Can't tell me wrong. Can't tell me different. All right, we're going to go to power rankings, and I'm going to go back to my picks. Hold on, let me move this for y'all. Hold on, let me move this a little bit. I don't know if that would work like that. Can you guys see that? How does that look? See if I can do this. Denver beat Philly. Yeah, I mean they beat Philly, but just because you lose a game doesn't mean that you're not a good team. Just like the Colts. The Colts are still a top 5, top 10 team, right? I don't know. Denver might be giving them a run for the best. That's true. Use Perry picks. What's Perry picks? AR-15. Perry picks. Is Perry picks the best one? Ooh. NFL power rank. Ooh, there we go. Okay, I don't hate this. This is pretty good. AR. Hey, AR. Everyone give AR a chat. Give him a hand. I like that. I know damn well the Ravens are first. No, that was just... No, I just clicked onto this. This isn't my rankings. But we're going to use this. We're going to do this. I fear the Seahawks may be the best team in the league. They might be, man. Eagles beat themselves. Broncos should have won the game. Fair. What up, wrestling? Carissa, what's happening? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. First team. Give me the Eagles. I'm serious. I'm so dead ass when I say Eagles, okay? The Eagles, like, they find ways to win games, man. And yes, they might have lost to the Giants and to the Broncos, but they're still one of the best teams in the NFL. And I'm not putting other teams over them that have struggled against worse teams, right? They have had one of the hardest schedules of this year. They've beaten the Chiefs, Rams, Bucks. Who else did they've beaten a lot of top 10 teams, all right? And they've lost to the Broncos. I'm not gonna say W bias. It might be a little W bias, but yeah, they lost to the Broncos, which is that's not a bad loss. Like if they lost to the Panthers or if they lost to the Raiders, I'd be like, yeah, okay, maybe they're not a top 5, top 10 team, right? So I didn't beat the Broncos. I didn't even win games. I don't even play the game. I'm not in the games. All right, number two. You got to give it to the Buffalo Bills. All right, number 2, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's been leading the way. And they're looking really good on both sides of the ball. And ultimately, what they showed against the Chiefs, like they are very well can run the ball, pass the ball with their thing, and they can play really good defense. That D-line was eating. They were eating, man. Eagles are not number 1. They're number 1. I'm not an Indianapolis Colts fan, but they're by far number 1. They're not number 1 right now after what happened with them and the Steelers, man. Bills got shut on last week. Hell no. Hey, just because you lose games doesn't mean you guys are bad teams. Quick thought. Will AJ Brown be unlocked finally? I think after the bye week he will be for sure. All right, number 3. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts at number 3. They would be number 1 if they didn't turn the ball over 5 times. All right? Daniel Jones lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right? Bills Glazer. This is the thing. All right, at least 10 spot. At least 10 spot. See, we're not going about disrespecting here. We're talking ball here, man. We're talking some ball. All right? Oh, let me see if I can get it. All right, we're doing this. There we go. I think you guys can see that better. Let's see. Broncos are not 1. All right, Broncos still struggle. 6 times we had a really bad game. You did have a really bad game. That's one thing. Broncos top 3. Broncos are not top 3. Rams are not 1. In what order they won? 5 times with loss. May sack 5 times and wins. You can't make this shit up. Bills Glaze Diabolical got beat by Patriots. Pat should be top 5. I'm not done with the list, guys. I'm not done. All right, number 4. All right. Now, you guys have been saying Pats. You've been saying Broncos. You've been saying Rams. I think those are our next 3 picks in some certain orders. But give me the Rams. I think the Rams, if they played the Patriots, would probably decimate them. That's where I'm going with it. 72 is Pats. I think they would absolutely decimate them. But overall, I think they're a better team than them and the Broncos. And then I'm going to go with the Pats here at the next one. Patriots, Denver. Let's see here. Who am I looking for here? Detroit just lost pretty bad. Colts way too high. Why are the Colts way too high? Tell me why the Colts are way too high. The Pats beat Bills in Buffalo, and you have them 3 spots below them. Yeah, I mean, listen, they're not the same team they were when they beat them in week, 3? That's why. Rams are 1, by the way. Rams are not 1. Number 6. Bro, lost all credit. Why is them being 6 losing all credibility? Oh, the Seahawks. Holy shit. No. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. This actually might change a lot here. Hold on. We're moving everything down here. Hold on a second. Bills. Colts. Hold on a second. I forgot about the Seahawks, bro. How could I forget about the freaking Seahawks? Bro, the Seahawks look like one of the best teams in the league, man. They look like what? Like, do you guys not watch their games? They look like one of the best teams in the league. I think I had Pats here. No, I had Rams. Pats. Rams, Pats. Colts lost to Rams. They did lose to the Rams. That one might have to get changed. That one is a good point. Broncos. Actually, I think you're right. That one's got to get changed. That's a good point. Chargers. After this, I don't think you guys know this, but NFC is more of a beast than the AFC is. Just saying. Adding Rashici makes them so much better. And Torrey Holt's a dog. Bills lost to the Pats, changed them. I'm not changing the Pat. The Pats. All right, hold on. We're gonna look this up real quick. NFL teams strength of schedule here. Let's see. Strength of schedule wise, the easiest schedule. So the easiest schedule. Let me tell you guys this: the teams with the easiest schedules in 2025 have been number 1, the San Francisco 49ers, number 2, the New England Patriots, number 3, New Orleans Saints, number 4, Atlanta Falcons, number 5, Buffalo Bills. All right, the strength of schedule also matters. All right, that's why the Eagles are also 1. They have the hardest schedule in the NFL right now. Carl Owens, thanks for and King Henry, thanks for the follow. I haven't put him on the board yet. Patriots are 17. Drake is top 4 quarterback. They are, but what have they done? Who have they really beaten besides the Bills, right? And I keep saying that, like, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong, but this is still justifiable, right? Because the Bills have been there before. JT hates us. Don't worry. Next, all right. So we're gonna go. Let's see here. What do I got? I got the Lions, Packers, Chiefs. Let's see, Bucks. I think next year you gotta go with the. I think you gotta go. I think you gotta go Chargers next. I think you gotta go Chargers next at 8. Chargers beat Broncos. I mean, yes, like I said, guys, like it's a week to week basis, guys. Like the Broncos look really good on both sides of the ball, but the Lions and Packers are probably my next 2 here. Francis, stop being a weirdo. I hate bots, bro. I hate bots. Pats beat Falcons, who the Bills lost to, and beat the Bills head to head. Yeah, that's fair. Jets at 1. Jets at 1. No, Jets are 32, my brother. Jets are 32. All right, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna change this. All right, listen. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna speed run this. Okay, I'm speed running this, and then I'm gonna fix it because I need to see the teams. I need to see the teams. All right. Detroit. Chiefs. Vikings. Bears. Falcons. Panthers. Let me cook. Tampa Bay. That one might have to change a little bit. Hold on. I gotta move these. I already know I'm moving these. Hold on. Where's the Tampa? I'm moving this. Moving these guys up. Hold on. Let me change this real quick for y'all. Move this over. Gotta crop this. Why is this wrong? Why does this gotta be wrong? What do we not enjoy about this? Let's see here. Eagles won. Doesn't matter our strength. We beat the best teams and lose to the worst. That's why it doesn't make sense, Gibbs. It doesn't make sense. Seahawks, baby, we love the recognition getting back. Panthers over Falcons. Packers are not top 10. I'm just putting teams on here right now, but I'm putting them in the general era where I would actually rank them. All right? They're still a good team. Chiefs beat Lions. They did beat Lions. That's got to go up. It's probably like that more than likely, to be honest. It's probably like that. All right. And then this is where it gets tough. Houston, Jags. Who else has been really good? I can't put the Niners. That'll probably get changed. Cardinals, Ravens, Bengals, Dallas. I know right here we could put we're gonna put the Jets there. Probably Saints. Actually, probably do that. And then you're gonna put Tennessee, Commanders, Giants. Probably Giants are better than the Raiders. And then you're gonna give me then you're gonna be Dolphins, and then Pittsburgh. What do we not like about this list? Right? What do we not like? How can you say Eagles won? They're 6-2 with one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. They win games against good teams. Bucks too low, you think? I think Bucks above these guys. I think right here, right? I think you gotta put the Bucks up there. And you could even no, you can't really move them over that. Browns are too. Steelers are top 15 at least. Are they top 15 though? They could beat them. They could beat them. They'd beat them. They would beat them. Yeah, I like them at 20. What more does Carolina have to do? They gotta win. They gotta win more. I need to see more out of Bryce Young. That's why I need to see. Panthers over Falcons. That I'll give you. Panthers over Falcons because they BTA'd them so bad. BTA'd. They are top 15 though. I'll give them top 15. How are the Steelers 20? I mean, look at the teams in front of them. I think that's solid. JT's done. Can you realize this is a strength of schedule, not rankings? Pretty much. It's pretty much like strength of schedule, right? Like, if you want rankings based off your performance, like, based off of, like, you know, hey, we're 7-2, we deserve to be up there. Okay, cool. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing based off, like, okay, they beat this. Like, you got to look at the strength of schedule, right? Let's see here. Hold on. So here, I'm going to show you guys this. Let me show you guys this, all right? Let me show you this. I think I got to do this, all right? Kyle, what's up? You're done with JT's done with me. JT, you can come back here and let me know Sunday when I go live at 7 why you hate me still. All right. Strength of schedule left, all right? So the Eagles have this is okay, damn, I didn't know they were that bad. I mean, strength of schedule is 5-13. The Rams have one of the hardest schedules. Troy Franklin or Wandale. Give me Wandale. Okay, we're pulling up a calculator to determine ball. Yeah, I'm trying to prove a point here to you guys. Internet money. Make streaming equipment more expensive. Hey, you're in here. You like talking about this. Downs or Pierce this week? Give me Pierce. Give me Pierce this week. 49ers healthy would be over Bears. Oh, 100% user. 100%. But they're not. Rams also top 3. I mean, they've had a really good game. Their strength of schedule, they had 581. Arizona, 595. Does Arizona need to go up more? No. Green Bay, 4th. Houston, 5. Colts, Chargers, 6. Seattle, 8. So these are the facts, huh? Easiest opponent, I guess since the Commanders are bad and we play the Raiders, that would make sense why it goes down. But we still got the Lions, Bears, Chargers, Green Bay, and all those guys. Packers lost, so they have to go lower. That's fair. Lamar, Aaron Jones, Olave for Mahomes in London. Honestly, I don't hate that one. I don't hate it. That'd be pretty good. Let's make people pay taxes on it. Oh, you guys are so upset. I'm falling for the Raiders. Carolina good and beat the Packers. They are. All right, I'm dropping JCM. Should I pick up Sampson as the handcuff for Judkins? You should pick up Bigsby instead. If Saquon ever goes down, he'll be there. All right. After new information, all right, we got to rework this a little bit. I think you guys saw at the beginning here. This is not my official. Like, we're not done yet. I just had to see them placed in certain areas. Okay. So I'm dropping Hurts for Jacoby. Honestly, Gibbs, great call by you. Great call. All right. So this is the first one. This is my rough draft. All right. Let's talk about it, right? No one likes the Eagles at 1, apparently, right? I'll be in agreement with you, right? But if I did a switch there, I think the Seahawks have earned to be called one of the best teams in the league, right? Okay. And then now you guys are saying the Bills should not be 3. The Bills should not be 3, right? You're saying the Patriots should be above them because the Pats beat them. Right? That's what you're saying. Okay? Now, if we go back to here, where are they at? New England has one of the easiest strength of schedules. They are beating teams under 400. Right? Under 400. Hey, Gibbs. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for 42 Lightnings, Gibbs. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you, man. All right? So, that's why they're not up there right now. They're not up there for me, right? I will say I could move them right there. I'll put the Colts. You can probably put I'll move these guys down. But I think this works. Roster parking Washington or Pierce? Take Pierce. How's that their fault? What's their fault? Steelers at 12. Why do you guys... Steelers are one of the most rockiest teams in the NFL right now. One of the rockiest teams in the NFL right now. And I'm not putting the Bucks over the Packers. I'm not putting the Bucks over the Lions. And I'm not putting them over the Chiefs. I'm not putting anyone above this. Now, hear me out for why is the Chargers lower than the Broncos when they beat them? Because, I mean, I think these are interchangeable. I think these are very much interchangeable. Also, the Chargers have lost a lot, dude. Like, on the line. They've lost a lot. Colts are fraud. Daniel Jones is their QB, and they've only beat bad teams. I mean, they almost beat the Rams. And they've only lost to, they beat the Broncos. They've beaten, let's see, who else have they beaten? Pats over Bills, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, tell me why you like the Pats more than Denver. I just think they have, like, Drake May has, like, better QB play, in my opinion, I think. And they're healthy right now. And, I mean, I think the Broncos have a better defense. But these three right here, all three of these could be, this is all opinion-based right now, right? All opinion-based, all right? Yo, McThunder Dungeon, welcome in, brother. Chiefs should not be top 10. How should they not be top 10? Having Rams over Philly when Philly beat them with hurt is terrible. Listen, I'm going back and forth on these, all right? I'm going back and forth. I'm having a hard time with these 8 here, all right? Because I had them at 1 earlier, but everyone had a problem. Everyone had a problem with that 1, all right? Chiefs are such frauds. I mean, Pat Mahomes is playing pretty good this year. They also beat the Lions. They've also they've lost to, like, top teams. Broncos beat the Eagles. Yeah, but realistically, the Eagles shot themselves in the foot on that one, right? Battle of the Birds. Chargers over the Lions is insane. Not terribly insane. Not terribly insane. Because, dude, the Chargers, I don't think the Chargers should be at 8 either. That's a good point there, too. There's so many good teams in the NFL right now. Jaden, I am a Birds fan. Chargers over Denver for sure. Chiefs got Rice back. They did. And ever since they got Rice back, they've been looking good. Steelers at 20 is outrageous. Why is it outrageous? I think you're right, guys. I think this has got to be like that. I think that's got to be like that. I think you could even do this. I think you could even do that. Move the Steelers. Who am I moving them over? Who am I moving them over? You honestly, you could probably move these guys down a little. You could probably put them at 20. The Falcons don't play very well. And you could probably change the Steelers. Panthers fan here. What up, Twizzle? I think Pats get checked this week. I also think they should do so, too. I did put Eagles at 1, but I got a lot of flack. But I also forgot the Seahawks were in the league, too. This is probably going to change. It all depends after this. How are the Rams fraudulent? I love the Seahawks respect. I think the Seahawks, dude. The Seahawks are so good. Chiefs 10, Chargers 9, Lions 8. The Chiefs beat the Lions. Rams are tough, dude. And the Seahawks are insane. Jaden, thanks for the follow. What's going on? Especially after the trades. That's all I'm saying. Like, Eagles are top 3 regardless. Like, they could be 3-1. They could be any of those, right? It's tough to see after trade line how teams are going to look. Panthers and Texans are too high. I think Panthers are ranked just right. I think the Panthers are ranked just right. Hey, we're not on the other side of the board yet, Jason. You're getting upset with me. You're getting upset. I don't agree with this list. Oh, wow, this is rough. Bears, too. You guys don't think Bears are a top 15 team? Pats should be above the Bills. I think Jags should be higher. You think the Jags should be higher? How much higher than they are now? Jags have had a pretty good season so far, too. You're not wrong. I think you could probably put Steelers here. All right, you could put Steelers here. You could put Jags here. You could probably do that. What are we going to say? The Panthers have a good defense. And their offense kind of balling a little bit. They're mid, exactly. They're in the mid of the... They're mid right now. 15-16. Actually, you could probably do this. That's probably there. I think that's solid. Rank Saints number 1. You know what? What was I thinking, man? What was I thinking? Steelers 13. Steelers are not going to be at 13. We're not putting Steelers 13. We could possibly do this, though. You could possibly put them over the Bears, though. You don't know ball? Thanks, man. The Jags that high is insane. I mean, listen, who else would you put over the Jags here? Love the list. Steelers beat Minnesota though. What about this guy? The Browns at 25? Are you fucking kidding me? The Browns are definitely 25, bro. Like, they are a dumpster fire. They don't even know how to do it. Bro knows ball. The Seahawks on 1. We're mixed right now, whether I know ball or not. Sleeping on the Bucks. How am I? The Bucks are perfectly ranked at 12. They're perfectly ranked at 12. They should not be higher until they can win consecutive games. They lose, like they've just lost to the Packers, who lost to the Panthers. You'll see Cam Ward will have comebacks. Hey, I want Cam Ward to do. I want him to be great. Pats are overrated. Low key, man. Low key. I'm going back to what I originally had. Broncos are over the them. And even then, too, I'm putting them above them. Bang, bang, Niners game beat Seahawks and Rams. You guys did beat Seahawks and Rams, didn't you? I think that deserves to go up here, too. It just keeps going. I think that might be solid right there. I'm starting to like this more. I'm starting to like this a little bit. You could probably do this, too. Ooh, I like this, actually. This is getting good. This is getting good. I'm not in love with the list yet, but I'm getting there. Steelers above Chargers, Vikings. I guess you know ball now. Thanks for starting live. Bills below Pats. I'm not putting the Bills below the Pats. I'm not doing that. I really want to do that kind of, though, you know? I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do this. But, like, again, that's kind of the Bengals. The Bengals are 23, my guy. The Bengals are 23. It's tough, though. This is tough. Because the Cowboys at 24 also just doesn't feel right. I don't know if you guys can see this other side. There, let's look at the other side here. Lions over Pats. I'm not putting the Lions over Pats. I'm not doing that. I think I'm going to keep that. I think I keep that the way it is. Actually, you're right. No, Lions over Pats. I think that makes more sense. Why do y'all have Chiefs so high? Lions beat that. Chiefs, you guys realize Chiefs have been going Green Bay's overrated. I agree. Well, the Broncos are 6, brother. The Broncos are 6. They're right there. Steelers beat Vikings. That's fair. All right. Let's go. Let's look at the bottom half of the league. Let's get something we can all agree on. Slick Nick, thanks for sharing the live. Let's get on something we can all agree on here, all right? All right, let's get to this. Let's start at 32. This side has to be, like, this is a lock, is it not? They are not good. Okay, Denver is good. Why are the Colts not number 1? Because did you not watch the game on Sunday? All right, yeah, you're good, Chaz. All right, what do we think of this? Put the 49ers at 32. That's crazy work. Jets, Titans, still a brain rot trader. Welcome in. What do we think of this? Like, is this? I feel confident in this right side. Saints, Titans. You think Titans are worse than the Saints? Titans 32. Okay, I can go with that. I think these two are just bottom of the barrel. Eagles at 32. Jackson, that's crazy, brother. Honestly, yeah, they're pretty bad. I would trade Barkley and Jefferson for Puka. Why would you do that, Vinny? Is this Vinny? Raiders 29. Yes, I guess you put Raiders 29. I think with Jaden Daniels out, though. Marcus Mariota's better than Connor right now, too. Panther up. Giants 27. Honestly, no. I'm putting the Giants above those guys. I think the Giants are better than the Dolphins and the Browns. Green Bay way too high. But their defense is still so good, though. Denver easily could be top 5. You could even make I think you could put the Cowboys over the Bengals, too, here. Vikings way too high. The last row, that's a lock. I'm locking that one in. We're not making any changes there. All right. How about them Hawks, man? Ravens at 22. Yes, Ravens at 22 at this moment. I mean, I expect them to be top 15 next week after this next week. I expect to be top 15 after this week. Guys, they played the Dolphins. I need to see more. We need to see more. I'm a Saints fan. You're 32. I don't know, man. I'll put 32. These tie for 32. Panthers should be higher. I mean, the Panthers are right where they need to be, I think. The Panthers are a 15 to 18 team. I think these guys right here are 15 to 18. I think that's pretty exchangeable. You could even put Right now, I can't really put the Cowboys over the Ravens either. I think this is I think these right two columns here, I think these are good. Green Bay Bucks should be flipped. They lost to the Panthers. Buck lost to Philly and Lions. Hey, good point by Jake there. Jake, what a great name you got, dude. Honestly, you're not wrong. I don't hate that. Right? I don't hate that. I don't think that. I think I'm putting too much respect on the Patriots right now. I'm putting a lot of respect on the Patriots now for beating bad teams, I think. The Cards down. Why am I moving the Cards down for? I think the Cards are perfectly where they need to be. Jackson, what are we talking about here? Jackson, what's wrong? Raven is better than the corners. I'll say I think the Patriots could definitely be up here, right? They could be within up here and stuff, right? But I think they got to show a little bit more. All right, we're going back to this. We're going back here. All right. Cardinals were the Seahawks are one. The Seahawks are one, brother. I think we have made a solid list. Not gonna lie, guys. Who would win, Denver or the Pats if healthy? Denver would probably win if healthy. Denver's defense is better than the Pats. Vikings, Pats below Chargers. Packers fall in a trap. Ravens are better than the Cardinals. Yes and no right now. You can make the argument. You can like the Birds. You can make an argument, right? You can even make an argument that right. You can make that argument there. I think these guys. I think it's anywhere around here. Broncos are top 12 for sure. They're top 10 in my opinion. They've been playing well. When it comes down to it, they win the game. Ravens smoked Bears. That's true. They did smoke the Bears. So if that's the case, then I think you got to move the Panthers above them a little bit. Texans probably got to be up too. I think that's what you got. Super Markio, thanks for the follow. What's up, brother? Upside with Lamar back. There is upside. That's the Eagles 1 seed in the NFC. They are the 1 seed in the NFC. Jake, thanks for the follow. If you guys are new, hit that follow button, man. 1911, thanks for the follow. They do beat bad teams. How the Vikings above the Steelers and we beat them? That's true. He has a point. You've got a point there. All right. Guys, I did not do any research while I got on today. This is basically just what I saw on Sunday and what I've known throughout the season. So you guys making some points helps me remember things, okay? So just let me know some of the points, and I'll get there. Next week we'll be more prepared. Denver is so unproven. No team fears them. They have beaten a lot of good teams. I love the Seahawks at number 1. Yes, sir, Istifer. Hey, welcome back, Istifer. Yo, 12, thanks for the follow. I think that's what your name is, 12. Okay, I'll accept that answer. I'm about to say, listen, how the hell are the Seahawks over Eagles? Listen, I had that before, and everyone threw a fit. Everyone threw an absolute fit. And honestly, I'm going back to what I'm going. I think the Seahawks are one of the top teams in the NFL right now. Top 5 for sure. Top 5 for sure. So I beat Pats, but I guess. They did beat the Pats, but the Pats have looked a lot better since that game. They have looked about it. Tweaking about Bears. The Bears at 19. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think that this is a solid list, man. I think we have made the perfect list. Why the fuck are the Bills so high? They're a top 5 team. Eagles for Seahawks. Eagles W all day. I don't know. Last year, JSN cooked us. Last year, JSN with the defense we had, and I would say arguably our defense was better last year. They cooked us. Seahawks would beat Eagles if they played Hawks. Own Eagles. NFC West, Niners, Rams, and Seahawks making the playoffs. Oh, yeah, for sure. Bucks too low. I think Bucks are perfectly ranked. A little high for the Eagles. Let's say 3. Pittsburgh, PA. The bye week finna beat us. 98-9. We fire Zach Taylor. Yeah, hey, Bengals fans are feeling great that they have a bye week this week. Denver top 3. You could even say that. To be honest. You could do that. And then, you could even, you can't say that either, though. You can't say that there. I think Panthers could possibly sneak into that wild card spot. I think they're 5. I get Packers got 2 brutal losses, but 11, really? It's I think that, I've been debating that while you guys have been talking about this a little bit, too. I think that this makes more sense right here. This makes more sense. I don't know how Seattle's over Denver for real. What do you mean? Seattle, dude. Seattle looks good, and they just got reinforcements. Bucks smash Pats next week. That's fair. All right. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Green Bay is fake good with the softest schedule. They have a pretty hard division. They play the Eagles this week. They did lose to two pretty bad teams. Indy fraudulent. After this week, if Indy is fraudulent, they will probably drop down to like 10 for me. All right? I'm going to save these picks, okay? We're going to save these. How do I save them? All right, hold on. I'm going to do a snippet here. Here we go. We're going to snip. We're going to save that. I'm going to make an account real quick. Let me sign up here. Look, real quick. Let me sign up. All that, you guys can look at that real quick. Royal Claw. Okay, why is everything moving so slow? Let's see here. Big one. All right, let's see if I can save this. I have to verify my email. All right, hold on. We got to verify the email real quick. Texans above Niners. Record record alone, Bears should be above Texans, Panthers. Yeah, yes and no. They're inconsistent. That's why they're inconsistent. That's why I put them that low. Oh, let's see here. I did have them at 17 though. I did have them above the Texans and the thing here. I think I might put him back above. I think I might put him back at 17, to be honest. I think I might put him back at 17. I like the Raiders, 9.5. They won 4 straight. They have won 4 straight. But against what teams, though? If we beat the Chargers Sunday, we deserve to be top 10 at least. Who's Chargers play? Steelers? I don't hate that. That could be, yeah, you guys definitely jump. Houston, even without Stroud, 18. Oh, yeah, Houston, yeah, I think that defense is going to put Trevor Lawrence in a bind, man. In a bind. You ready? Lions or Browns rest of season? Lions. Give me the Lions. What are you talking about? Here we go. All right. Here we go. Now we're back to this. We're back to the pick'ems. Weekly challenge. Oh, shit. Okay. We could do this. We could do our pick'ems on this. I don't have to do the other ones. All right. I think I picked Denver. Oh, I like this better. Okay. I like this a lot better than my little thing here. What do we think? What do we think of this? I don't know about that. Hold on. Jags D tough now. They are tough. They are tough. Colts. I think I had Bears. Boom. Boom. Nope. Boom. Seahawks. Rams. Boom. No. Boom. Submit picks. Okay. I should have been doing this a long time ago. Can I upgrade? Oh, I can't do that yet. I'm going to start doing this next year. I got to save this. All right, hold on. Go back to... Can I do my things here? This is called NFLPerry.com. I want to rank, Perry. I want to rank my ranks. Where's my rank? All right. Here's what I'm doing. This is what I'm changing here. They're going up here. All right, saving them. I'm saving the picks here. That's what I'm saving. Those go back up. I do got Bears over Giants. All right. I do think the Bears are going to win that game. I think they're going to. All right. I'm going to make my TikTok video. I'm going to go through this. And I usually do this every single week so I can put it out. And I put like little videos out and stuff too. So you guys will hear my explanations and I'll come back and read the chat. I got you, Knucklehead. I got you. Don't worry. I'm a very reasonable person. Very reasonable. If you guys like reasonable people and people that are open-minded, hit that follow button. All right. I'm not going to be looking at chat here for it's the boy Joe. Thanks for the follow. I'm not going to be looking at chat here for a minute. I'm going to go Knucklehead. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to go through my picks here. I'm going to it's kind of be like a 10-minute spiel of you guys hearing what I got going on here. So I'm not going to be looking at you right now. I'm going to go through what my locks of the weeks are. And then I'll talk about the other games and then some other stuff. All right. So here I go. All right, NFL Week 10 football. We're currently 85-48-1 across the season. It's not a record I thought I'd be at. Well, I kind of thought I'd be a little bit better, but I can't be upset. We're above 500. And ultimately, last week we got absolutely toasted. Went 7-7. I guess you can't really complain about that. But we're hoping for a Week 10 here, and I'm on chasing to try to pick the NFL slate correctly for one of these weeks. And I have a good feeling about this week of the games that I'm picking this week. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So my locks of the week that I have, and my locks of the week are the picks that I say you can pick those teams, put them in a parlay, whatever you want to do, and not even think about it, okay? So my first pick for my lock is the Denver Broncos, first the Raiders. The Raiders are a terrible team. They just traded away their wide receiver one. Brock Bowers is back, yes, but the Broncos have been steamrolling like bad teams this year, but they've also been winning against very good teams this year. So that's why I picked the Broncos in that one. And you can, again, put it on a parlay or just pick it straight. Whatever the line is, the Broncos are winning that game at home on Thursday night. My second lock of the week is the Buffalo Bills over the Miami Dolphins. Now, last time Miami Dolphins did give the Buffalo Bills some trouble, and Josh Allen and the defense kind of struggled a little bit, but since then, the Dolphins have not looked good at all. They've had locker room issues. They are scoring points, but their defense has also given up a ton of points. And the way that the Bills looked last week against the Chiefs, give me the Bills on this one all day, man. That's my second lock of the week. Going into my third lock of the week is the Lions over the Commanders. The Commanders have lost so much. They've lost Marshawn Lattimore. They lost Jaden Daniels. And they don't have Terry McLaurin next week, I don't believe. And they've lost a couple. I think they lost one of their offensive linemen. And the Lions are coming off a redemption week against a team that they lost to in the Vikings, where they made a ton of mistakes. I think this one's going to be a blowout. And if you really want to, you could probably put the Lions winning by 2 touchdowns there. So that's my third lock of the week. This is a biased pick here for my fourth lock of the week. But I always say good teams don't lose coming out of buys. And the Philadelphia Eagles are a great team, okay? And this might be biased. 100% probably is biased. But they're bringing back a lot on that defensive line. Nolan Smith, Jalen Phillips, Jalen Carter, Moro Ojomo, Jalix Hunt, Brandon Graham, Jordan Davis. Our defense is healthy a little bit too. We just traded for some corners. Michael Carter's coming in. Jair Alexander. We got Quinion. We got Reed. We got Coop. That defense is going to ball out alone. And the offense has probably figured it out. I don't know if people remember last year, but coming out of the bye week last year, the Eagles put up, I think, 28, 35 points in that first week. So I think that they're going to absolutely dominate the Packers in Green Bay on Monday Night Football in primetime games. And dare I say it, Jalen Hurts is playing an MVP level. All right. So those are my locks of the weeks right there. 4 out of 4. You put those in parlay, and you'll be good there. All right. Let's get into the rest of the slate. All right. So we have a international game this week. The Indianapolis Colts facing the Atlanta Falcons. And man, did the Indianapolis Colts get embarrassed last week. 5 turnovers for Danny Dimes, 2 strip sack fumbles, and 3 interceptions from him. And they did not look good whatsoever. And the Steelers kind of proved why. They're one of the top defenses in the league to go against them. Now, Atlanta, they are a streaky team. But Michael Penix was back last week, and they did play against the very tough Patriots defense. And, you know, in that second half, they looked really good. That Drake London Michael Penix connection has really been there. Plus, they got to get Bijan going a little bit here. I think this will be a close game. But if the Colts are an elite team or a good team, after trading for Sauce Gardner, who will be playing this week, they have one of the best secondaries in the NFL now, that they should beat this Atlanta team, who struggles against very good teams as well. So give me the Indianapolis Colts this week in Berlin. Now we get into the Panthers first, the New Orleans Saints. And the Panthers last week upsetting the Green Bay Packers, who many have thought are one of the top 10 teams in the NFL, maybe arguably top 5 with that defense. They came in there. Bryce Young only threw for 100 yards, but that defense was able to hold that offense in check. And Jordan Love was throwing like one of the 3 blind mice last week, throwing into the end zone when, you know, triple coverage, not looking at the right reads and stuff. They're going to decimate the New Orleans Saints here. And that's why I'm picking the Panthers this week. Now we get into the Bears first, the New York Giants. And this one's probably going to be a close game. But with how injured the Giants are on offense and the weapons that they do have, Jackson Dart can't do it all. He can't. Tyrone Tracy is good, but he's not Cam Scatterbo. And with Malik Neighbors going down, Wan'Dale Robinson has stepped up, but he can't throw to just Wan'Dale Robinson the entire time, right? Darius Slayton dropped one of the touchdowns last week. Theo Johnson has been a beast, but he's also been inconsistent. And ultimately, I think Caleb Williams is starting to figure some stuff out in that offense, and he had a really good game last week against the Bengals. They are a bad defense in the Bengals, but it kind of gives you hope a little bit too. And Colston Loveland's kind of breaking on the scene. And not to mention, Kyle McGunguy, if DeAndre Swift's out this week, they're going to run the crap out of the ball, who the Giants, I think, are 20th against the run right now. So that's why I'm picking the Bears this week. Now we go into the Vikings first, the Baltimore Ravens. All right, Lamar Jackson is back, okay? And he has ultimately brought that offense way back around and looked really good last night on Thursday Night Football against the Dolphins, but he was playing against the Dolphins. Brian Flores is going to have something for Lamar Jackson and crew. And I think that, with J.J. McCarthy being back, he was able to get Jettas, able to get Addison, able to get Hawkinson all involved. Not to mention the run game was kind of there. Aaron Jones is back, but he might be hurt this week, and Jordan Mason might take lead back duties. And I think that the Minnesota Vikings win at home against the Ravens, who defense hasn't played up to its standard this year. And they've kind of been injured. I don't know if Roquan Smith has come back. But if he does, I think that they're still going to figure some way to beat the Ravens here. Let's get into another 1 o'clock game here. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. And, the Jags have played in pretty good games. They beat one of their biggest wins against the Chiefs, but they looked horrendous last week against the Raiders. The Raiders are a bottom 5 team in the NFL. The Texans last week played against the Broncos, and they were able to keep them in that game. And the Broncos are one of the top 5 teams in the NFL, maybe top 10 in this thing. And I think that defense is going to be able to keep him in the game. And Davis Mills isn't just like a terrible backup. He's not someone like Carson Wentz where you can just throw him in there and, you're praying that he does well. Like Davis Mills actually looked pretty solid last week. He had a good connection with Dalton Schultz. He had a good connection with Nico Collins. And I think that he might outplay Trevor Lawrence. I'm not a big Trevor Lawrence believer. He hasn't looked good all season, maybe besides maybe 1 or 2 games here. And I think D'Amico Ryans and that defense is going to overwhelm him. Now we get into the Browns first, the Jets. The Browns should win by 3 touchdowns. The Jets have literally traded away their core pieces. And their defense should ultimately just stop whatever Justin Fields and Breece Hall or Garrett Wilson want to do. They're coming off a bye. If Dylan Gabriel, the way they lose this game is Dylan Gabriel. Like the Browns have to see a lot more from Dylan Gabriel. He played terribly against the Patriots. He made a lot of dumb decisions I get he's a rookie, right? But the Browns should absolutely whoop the Jets this week. And that's why I'm picking Cleveland. Now we go into New England versus Tampa Bay, and everyone is wanting to ride with the New England Patriots because they're red hot right now. Tampa Bay actually is getting some pieces back this week. They're getting Chris Godwin back this week, I believe. There's a possibility that Bucky Irving is healthy now. There has been no updates. In the video I'm probably sending out now. I usually post these on Saturday. Hopefully by this time that Bucky Irving has been cleared to play. But Tampa Bay at home, like they play at a different level at home. And I think the Patriots on their win streak, like they're going to face some adversity against Todd Bowles' defense as well too. I think it's going to be a very close game, but I like Baker Mayfield in a close game, right? And the Patriots only scored 3 points in the second half against the Falcons last week. And I think that the Bucs are a lot better than the Falcons are. So it's going to be a close game, but I think the Buccaneers are going to be able to do it. Now let's get into the 4 o'clock game, the late schedule. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett is starting. They actually got Marvin Harris involved last week. That's great, right? They played him tough last time. The Seahawks have taken their game to a different level, not only on the defensive side, but the offensive side. Sam Darnold looked really good. I get it. I know it was against the Commanders, but Sam Darnold has taken that offense to another level with JSN. They have 2 tight ends in A.J. Barner, Elijah Arroyo. Torrey Holton had one of his breakout games, I think, last week, scoring 2 touchdowns. I think he only had 4 catches for 40-some yards. And you add Rashid Shaheed to that mix, they cannot just double JSN anymore. They can't. They're not going to be able to just double, right? Now, I think this game will be a lot closer than people think. Walter Nolan and Will Johnson had some absolute breakout games against the Dallas Cowboys last week. Dallas Cowboys have been pretty bad this year, though. But they had some really good, like a really good game last week. So this game is going to be a really good defensive battle, and it's going to see who on the offense is going to really win that game. And I like Seattle's offense over Arizona's offense. All right. Now we get into the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. They played on Thursday Night Football a couple weeks ago, and the San Francisco 49ers were able to come out of there with a win. But since they played, they have lost more defensive players to injuries, and I don't think they can afford that going into this matchup where the Rams have been playing kind of lights out since the bye week, and Matt Stafford and Devontae Adams have been finding this connection on the goal line and within 20 yards that when they're in the red zone, they're going to score, right? Kyron Williams is going to want to get his revenge because of him fumbling twice and getting stopped at the goal line when they played the 49ers last. And I think the defense is a lot hungrier than they were last time. So give me the Rams over the 49ers here. Again, it's going to be a really good game. We got a lot of really good games this week, but I think the Rams take this one. Now we get into the Sunday night game on Sunday. We have the Steelers over the Chargers. This one I've kind of debated going back and forth on. You know, the Steelers have been shaky all year. They play really well against bad teams, but they play really well against. We got to restart that one. We're restarting that one. Hold on. All right, we're going to the Sunday night game, and I've kind of gone back and forth on the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Los Angeles Chargers. Pittsburgh plays really well against bad teams, but really bad against good teams. And, you know, the Chargers lost both their offensive tackles, and the Steelers have a really good defense, right? So you would think that the Pittsburgh Steelers should be able to get pressure on Justin Herbert here. Kamani Vidal might get stuffed at the goal at the line of scrimmage, and it just really depends what that Pittsburgh offense is going to do, right? Are they going to be able to put up points? Are they going to be able to make sure they keep their defense off the field? And on the Chargers side for them to win, right? Are they going to be able to come over the adversity of not having two of their starting offensive tackles? I don't think Mekhi Becton's back either. And are they going to be able to play very well on defense too? I think this is going to be kind of a very low-scoring game. Both defenses are very solid. But I like Pittsburgh in this one just due to the fact that, you know, they might be able to create some turnovers and score some points like they did against the Colts last week, who are a very good team. So, all right. Those are my picks for Week 10. I go live every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. We talk about the picks. I got roasted last Sunday with my picks. I might get roasted again this Sunday with my picks, but hit that follow button, like the video, comment below, let me know who you think's going to win. All about discussing football, NFL, college, whatever it is. But let's have a good week, man. Let's have a good week. All right. For those that actually stuck in here, I get to look at the chat. I did not look at the chat because I told you that was going to be just me talking about my TikTok videos I'm going to break up and stuff. So Bills are locked. They only won by one last time bit. I think they're a different team than they were last time, Addy. You think Baltimore will lose? Yes, I do. Texans over Jags. I'll put videos out after this. I went through all that stuff. I do think Baltimore will lose. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Brian Flores is going to have something for the Ravens, man. All right, let's see. I'm a Chargers fan. I agree 100%. Heck yeah, there we go. Why are Seahawks not a lock? It's a divisional game. That's why. That's why I think that they're not going to win. I feel like the Bills will lose, man. I don't think the Bills are going to lose. Dude, that's a dumpster fire over Miami. Drake May scored 3 points. Vikings over Ravens. Pitcher win. Average Eagles fan ball knowledge. I'll take that for sure. Eagles putting belt. Yes, sir. Liler. I'm going through your guys' stuff. Tampa over New England shows you don't know football. Did we just forget who Tampa was? Did we forget that Tampa is actually a good football team? Oh, you're so wrong about the Ravens. You don't know anything. You're right. Maybe I don't know anything. Since he has 32nd against run, Giants are 31st against run. Bears will pound the ball. I didn't know. I thought they were like 25. I didn't know they were 31st. It must have changed. You would have thought he was a Bears fan. Bears letdown game possibly. Could possibly be a letdown game for them. Let's go. Steelers, Jalen Ramsey at safety. Yeah, probably. Pats will win. How dare you take Vikings over my Ravens? How do you have a draw? The draw is from the Dallas Green Bay game. Hurts is not playing. Hurts is playing MVP level. I will argue with anyone that any day of the week. Johnston or J-Mo, give me Johnston. All right, I got 7 messages. King J, thanks for the follow. Eddie, thanks for the follow. Cardinals going to win? I don't think so. I'm putting 100 on the Ravens. I don't doubt that the Ravens could possibly win that game. If Joel didn't get hurt, man, Chargers would take that dub easy. Timmy, I agree. They just don't. Joe Alt is literally the reason why they win a lot of their games. Knicks or Jones this week? Give me Knicks. Ravens are winning. Hey, can I say something real quick? Everyone comes in here every week and is like, man, that team is 100% going to win. Like, you don't know crap or anything like that. Like, all right, last week I picked Denver over Houston. Everyone's like, nah, that's not going to happen. Well, guess what? It did. And then everyone was like, okay, that one didn't happen. And then the week before that, which one was that? Again, it was Denver over the Colts. They said, nah, that wasn't going to happen. And then you guys said Washington, when Jane Daniels back, wasn't going to beat the Chiefs. Good, okay. They didn't beat the Chiefs. But yes, they did. They did. The Chiefs won. They won that game. And then this one. This is this week. Let's see. What were you guys saying then? You guys said, which one was this week? I don't think you guys said anything about this week, to be honest. Oh, I think it was Denver over the Giants or something. They said, I think it's every Denver game. You guys don't like the Denver. You guys don't like Denver. Go Hawks. I'll come back to your live if they win. Heck yeah. Hey, come back if they lose too. I'll take all the smoke. You got to take all the smoke too. Did I win this trade? Tet and Ja'Cory Merritt for Aaron Jones and Trey Tucker. Did you get Tet? If you got Tet, you won that trade. If you didn't, you lost. Go Birds, baby. Hunter pays $44 for Ravens game. But if you have Vikings, you 185. I fuck with that. Papo, how'd you do a tie prediction? That tie is just from the Ravens, or not the Ravens. The what's it called? Yo, Philly fan, thanks for the heart, my guy. Appreciate you and the follow. Kodo, thanks for the follow. Yes, sir. Papo 57. It's from the Packers and Cowboys game. This week was the worst. This week, everyone was complaining about my picks. Explain Packers loss. I know we'll lose. I'm just going for Packers loss. Might go 13-4. Maybe. This week, you guys are like, no way are the Bucks beating San Francisco. No way. No way is that happening, you said. And then you said, no way are the Bears beating the Commanders. I said, that's happening. And then you guys said, no way are the Seahawks losing to the Jags. No way possible. It's every week. It's every week. No way this, no way that. I'll tell you something about the NFL. No person that picks games, expert, or anything like that, can tell you someone's going to win the game. You know why? Because the NFL is a freaking juggernaut, and every team is good in a way that, you can win any given Sunday. These guys work every single week, right? So, if I pick, some upsets, there's going to be some upsets this week. Not every favorite team is going to win. Not every favorite team is going to win. All right. Explain Packers loss. This one, I think it's more so has to do with, you guys struggle a lot, and the Eagles capitalize on mistakes. So, when Jordan Love throws a pick in a triple coverage, they're going to capitalize on that. What are the Saints beat Panthers this week? I'll say that could happen, right? New Orleans, maybe Rashid Shaheed was the problem, right? Maybe he was the problem. They couldn't get anything going on offense, which he's not. He definitely was not the problem. But, he could absolutely do something that, could possibly win that game. Adrian, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. So, I don't know. A game, I think the Giants could win that game too. Giants could beat the Bears. The Ravens could beat the Seahawks, or the Ravens could beat the Vikings. These guys could absolutely win. Every single one of these games right here, either team could win that, right? These ones right here, these two right here, I think these teams are winning. The keys means locks. That's a lock. Kamara is not helping this year. No, Kamara is not helping this year at all. The offense line is. Nobody had the arm there for Shaheed. That's true, Doughboy. No one did have the arm. Go Birds. I'd run go Birds. 4 wrong. I mean, like I said, it could be 4 wrong. It could be this one's more of a biased one. This one's more of a biased one. Your Niners could win. Bijan Robinson. Yo, Sleeper coming in here just talking all that. Elias Marshall, thanks for the follow. But yeah, man, those are my picks. I'm gonna put videos out for in the rest of the week here. I kind of want to go see if they have any rank games. What else can I rank in here? Team schedules. What's team schedules look like? What does that mean? Oh, you could do team schedule predictors? Ooh, I didn't know you could do this on this site. Houston's not going to win. We beat them last game. I don't know, man. It could be. All right. Player rankings. All right. Should we do top 10 QBs? What position group should we rank today? And then I'm ending live. After I do this. I bet you have more losses than wins. I'm 85-48, brother. I'm 85-48, Ray. Hurts number 1. So we're doing QB, wide receivers. So we got 2 wide receivers, 2 votes for wide receiver rankings. And this is current. This is how it's going in season. I don't care about all the time or anything like that. I don't care if CeeDee Lamb had number 1 wide receiver rankings last year. I don't care. We're going with this thing too. All right. JSN. All right, here we go. All right, we're doing wide receiver because I think that's what we're doing. All right, number 1, Jackson Smith Njigba. That's what we're going with. This is my rank. This is ranking right here. All right. I got to figure out how to do this. Hold on. Let me fix that. All right. JSN. Let's see here. We need wide receivers. You got Amon-Ra. You like Amon-Ra? All right, we'll put. I know he's top 10. We're not gonna rank him yet. We're just gonna put the guys in here, right? We're just gonna put these guys in here. They're not Devontae Smith. We're saying Devontae. Is that what you guys are saying? This is called NFL Perry. And someone in my chat earlier said something about this. We're not ranking them yet. We're getting the guys in here. So we got Jefferson, we got Chase. Ooh, snap. Jamar Chase. This is for this season, by the way. Smitty has been playing well. Smith has been playing well. He actually is top 10 receiving yards right now. Devontae Smith. Puka. Yep, Puka. How can we forget Puka? CD. Has CD been playing well? For this season only, is CD top 10 worthy right now? Devontae Adams is playing well. Let's see. Who else we got? At the hotel. You can be your girlfriend. No CDs, clown shoes. No CD. Pickens is playing well. Yep. Where is... Oh, Marvin Harrison? T. Pittman has been nice. Pittman actually has been nice. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. We also are forgetting about Drake London here. I'm taking off Devontae. This isn't a list yet. We're not done with it. They're not ranked where they should be yet. Pickens over CD right now. You're not wrong. CD has not done a thing this year. I know he's been hurt. Igbuka's a good one too, but I don't think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 10. Oh, top 10 Mercy. Okay, that just wiped everything. All right, we had Marvin. We had Drake. We had Brown, Amon-Ra. We had Smith. Where's Devontae Smith? We had JSN, Jackson. We had Pickens. We had Puka. We had Pittman. We had Jettas, Jefferson, Chase. Ooh. All right. So overall, we're putting JSN first. I think you put Puka second. AJ Brown hasn't really played that well this year, mostly. Devontae Smith's had a lot better season than AJ Brown has had this year. We're doing this season. Chase 3. I like Chase at 3. McConkey is not over Pittman. Go look at Pittman's numbers, I promise you. Rome Olave. You could probably put Olave over Pickens. This is wide receivers. Wrong wide receivers. Amon-Ra, probably 4. I put Amon-Ra on 4, actually. CD had a good season so far. It's this season. We're talking about this season. The Drake London slander is crazy, but I'm putting him at 5. Drake London's 5. Smitty 6. You could put Jettas at 8. Honestly, I don't think you put Jettas at 10. Hey, we didn't do QB yet. Yes, sir. Seahawks doing good as the Eagles. Yes, sir. Olave. I think we got to take out Pickens and put Olave in. What do we think? What do we think about... We're not putting... Ted is not top 10. Get out of here. Hurts must be elite based on this list. Hurts is elite. I don't know what we're talking about. What do you mean, what's Marvin doing here? Marv probably got to go down there, though. Marv's got to go down there. I think we can take out 3 here. I think we could put Olave here. You're right there, okay? Marv has not been as high, I don't think. I think we could probably get these 2 up. Yeah, I'm reading chat. Listen, I haven't done... We're just jumping in this. I've done no research yet. Sutton should be on this list. This is based on this season's performance, Connor. This season. Not like skill-wise, like all that stuff. Rashee Rice, we need to see some more. Sutton. Ooh. Sutton would be a good one. Pickens over Marv. You think Pickens over Marv? JJ at 5 or 6? I don't know. I think you could put Jettas over Smith, I think. But London's been balling out. Devontae Adams. AJ Brown hasn't really done much this semester, or not this semester. Emeka Egbuka. I'm sorry, but Emeka Egbuka got to be there. Devontae Adams. We think Devontae Adams over Pittman, though? Do you think has CD done anything this season yet? It's this season. This is wide receivers only. Pickens over Mar. He's not like this season. This season. Adams over Olave. Olave's actually had a pretty good season. It's this season, boys. CD not, but Pickens absolutely. Pickens or Sutton is also pretty consistent too. This is tough. It's tough. This is tough. How is it? It's this season, brother. It's this season. All right, Butte is not top 10. He has been kind of mid. Jefferson has been kind of mid. That's kind of why I'm saying like he's in that 8 to 10 range right now. Pittman and Egbuka over Olave. I can rock with that. I can't rock with that though. I can rock with this though. Odunze has not looked good these last 3 games. Why does Olave not belong? Devontae 10. What? Devontae's actually having a good year. You could probably make that debate, though. You can make that debate right there. Scotty Miller. This order probably looks a little bit better. Sutton. But is Sutton... Sutton has played well. Sutton has played well. I don't hate that. I think... I do like Pickens, though. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Dude, I'm thinking about taking off Jettas. McConkey is not 10. It's this season, Thompson. It's this season. He really hasn't. I think you put Pickens there. I like this list for this year. Adams should be on here, but where? Drop Worthy for Godwin? I would. Yes, sir, I would. Smith over London? I don't know, man. Drake London's been balling, bro. Drake London has been balling. Egbuka 10? We think so? Maybe that. I think that's what we're doing. Diggs, no. Not. I'm talking about consistent wide receivers, man. I'm talking about consistent wide receivers. You still think Chase is 2, but Puka's so good, bro. We're talking production. We're talking production, all right? Has he not been consistent? That's what I'm saying. I think Ibuka is 10. I think he's borderline. I think he might be at 15. What has Jettas done this season so far, though? I think Chase is good where he's at. I think if anything, you could do that. You could change that. I mean, regardless, someone's got to get him the ball. Pittman over Smith, crazy. Puka and JSN need switch. Dude, JSN might break 2,000 yards this year. He might break 2,000 yards. Why isn't T-Mac up there? Because what has his production been going so far? Rashee Rice. I need more from Rashee Rice. I need more. JSN, best wide receiver. JSN is the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. Go watch his games. Tate, thanks for the follow. DK, no. Hey, Bless, we'll do running backs next. Not this. See, I think he's like. I mean, honestly, you could probably put Jettas for Egbuka right here. To be honest, I like this list though. I think production wise, they've been good, guys. It's all production. This is production stuff. Production, not like who I would build my franchise around, right? Stats and lives, Sutton out of here. Wait, what's wrong? Sutton has been awesome. This dude is upset about singing. All right, we'll go to running back. I'm sticking with this one. All right. Higgins has been well too. There's a lot of good receivers in the NFL. Puka kind of force fed one time. He went nuclear. I feel like Puka 3, Chase 2. That's fair. I love Jamar Hire, to be honest. This is good. JJ or Fields. JJ. Actually, JJ. Sutton would be better if he had more targets. Dude, Sutton has been great this year. I mean, you could probably do that, though. I think George probably be up there. In fantasy, he's busted like 3 weeks. That's fair. Rashee Rice. We need more from Rashee Rice. Rome over Ibuka. I don't want to put Rome over Igbokwe. Malik Neighbors is hurt. Pittman's not over Smith. Devontae Smith literally has had one of his best seasons to start so far. Like, go watch him. Go watch the film on him, man. He has been going crazy. And he's like the second option on that team right now. Well, he's technically first. Wide receiver 1 per game. I need a couple more games. I need a couple more games, Neil. Pickens should be at 10. Why should Pickens be at 10? Tay Adams. See, dude, there's a lot. I wish I could do top 15. We get top 15, we talk a lot of these guys. Jefferson, we took Jefferson off. You could probably put Pittman there. See, it's these last two right here. It's Sutton and Igbokwe for me. Whoa, that went fast. I have seen Pittman this week. Pittman's been balling. Pittman has been balling. You're not wrong. I think Pittman deserves to be up there. Why? He is the best in the league. Production-wise, he hasn't been, though. 6 through 8 is interchangeable. I would say 1 through 3 is interchangeable. I think you could make a case for Jamar and Drake. I think Drake 1 and 5 is solid. CeeDee Lamb hasn't done much this season yet. This list will change. We'll change this list. But I think this is it. All right. Touchdowns and leading. See, I think this is where Devontae has to go. I think Igbokwe, we need more from Igbokwe, but yeah, running back time. Here we go. All right, I'm taking this. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this. All right, save. Top 10 this year. All right, save. Running backs. Start thinking about running backs, boys. Start thinking about running backs. All right, here we go. We're going running backs. Number one. Numero uno this year. Jonathan Taylor. Can't tell me different. You cannot tell me Jonathan Taylor has not been balling out this year. He is looking like MVP. Why can't I spell? Guys, why can't I spell? Taylor. I'm just going to put Taylor. Taylor has looked great. All right. CMC is good. Hey, CMC is going to be there, right? The second guy for production-wise and stuff that's been super, super consistent, and I'm talking about consistency, guys, it has been Christian McCaffrey. And then it's Gibbs. Then it's Bijan. And then this is where it gets dicey, bro. Rico's top 4. Dowdle's up there for sure. You could say A-Chain. A-Chain. Yep. A-Chain. You got James Cook. Oh, yeah. James Cook's going to be good. I got to put Javonte Williams here. All right, Javonte Williams. And then I'm putting Dowdle. And then I'm going to put Swift has been good. JK. Cook, then Jacobs. Cook. Jacobs. Like, those are good ones. Swift. I don't know about Swift, man. ETN, we got Dobbins. See, this is going to be tough here. This is going to be tough, right? And we'll probably change some of these guys. Saquon hasn't really done much this year, man. And I say that as an Eagles fan. Rashad White, he's been good. Brees, ooh. Saquon probably 10. Kyron. The last spot, yes, it is, bro. 6 and 7, absolutely wrong. You got to put Barkley in there, right? You got to put Barkley in there. You probably put Javonte right there, though. You probably put Dowd. You got to put James Cook up there, though. You got to put James Cook. Rashad, honestly, at 10 isn't bad. Montgomery's number 5. Montgomery's not 5. James Cook, top 3. I'm honestly thinking about but you can't put James Cook top 3. You could probably, dude, see, like, top 3 are locked for me. The top 3 are locked. Top 3 are locked for me. Yeah, Saquon might not deserve this. Kyron, maybe. Rico at 4. Josh, A-Chain. I'm a Bears fan. Move up Saquon and Jacobs. I think Jacobs over Dowdle. I think Saquon, receiving-wise, all that stuff. Cook is top 3, but like, is he more top 3 than JT, CMC, and Gibbs? That's what I'm saying. No, Jonathan Taylor is 1. Dobbins is 4th in rushing yards. Ooh, Dobbins could be up there. He hasn't been hurt this year at all. I think these two are locked, right? I think it's Tie for one. Henry over Barkley. Are we serious right now? What has Derrick Henry done this year besides beat buns? JT and CMC locked. I think it's here. JT, CMC, Cook, Bijan, Gibbs. Gibbs for A-Chain. Scatterbo. No. Scatterbo's hurt. Scatterbo's way hurt. I wish this thing would let you do 10 or top 15. I have talked with the conference team. Dow could be asked next year. It's about this season, boys. It's about this one. It's about this one. I would even say, I'm saying like that, though. Like, just consistency-wise and, like, yards-wise. Like, Rico's had 200-plus yard games. People that want Saquon the high don't want. That's what I'm saying. Like, Saquon, like, this is what I'm saying. Production-wise, like, Saquon's 10 for me right now. Williams is better than Barkley. That's what I'm saying. Dobbins over Saquon. By the way, Williams has 8 touchdowns. He does have a lot. J.K. Dobbins. We really want J.K. Dobbins here, don't we? We want J.K. A-Chain production is better than Cook. Steelers Bank. Yeah, that's one game. That's one sample size. Yeah, Rico has a lot of rushing yards. Get the fuck out of here. Williams over Genty. Yeah, what are you talking about, Genty? Genty's not on this list. Henry got one more touchdown and 300-yard gains. Bark got one. That's fair. Everyone's saying Dobbins, though. Hey, I'm with you, Goosebumps. I know we're repeating. I'm just saying, guys, in the next 3 weeks, Saquon Barkley will be top 5 on this list, okay? Right now, he is not, but he will be, all right? Mark my words. And I'm saying that with confidence, okay? They're going to run the crap out of that ball, and they're going to see it against Green Bay, okay? Yeah, I'm not putting him on the list now due out of the respect for that he has not done anything up until this point. But by the end of the season, he will be back to top 5 form, okay? I'm doing this out of respect for ball knowledge, okay? Out of respect. CMC, JT, AJ Brown, Wilson Olave. Who do I sit? Sit Olave. Oh, 100. Let me know. Eagles fan respect. That's all I'm saying. All right? Kyron, no. Jameson Williams or AJ Brown? AJ Brown. Judkins, not there yet. We're not there yet with Judkins, man. I mean, he's really good. Trust me. He'd be top 15 would be good. 8 should be 5. Dude, Rico Dowd has been balling. I mean, Rico Dowd has been balling. See, I think I want to do that. Like, I think that's more fair than putting him at 5. It's about production this season. Listen, I said this earlier. I'm an Eagles fan, boys. I'm an Eagles fan. The run game has not been there yet. It's not, Goddard or Mungungai at flex. If Swift doesn't play Mungungai, if Swift plays Goddard, Dowd does need respect. Like, he's the reason they win most of those games, man. He's the reason I do it. List lock. That's all I'm saying. I like that. Cook above A-Chain. Dude, Cook has been balling. What are we talking about? Even Javonte should be above Jones, to be honest. Jones. You mean Jacobs? Respectable, but 8 beat 7 by himself. 8 beat 7. That's true. Yeah, I think Dowdle over 8. You think Dowdle over A-Chain? Did we think Dowdle over A-Chain? No Barkley. No, user, you missed what I just said. It's about production so far this season. Saquon will be top 5 by next week. And when we make this list next Wednesday, by next Wednesday, he will be top 5. All right? That's what I'm saying. Okay? We're doing K9, dude, K9 is in a timeshare with Jacques Charbonnet. All right? Like, until they make him the feature back, he is not even sniffing top 15, my guy. Battle over A-Chain. If it's production, then just copy the rushing leader list. I mean, that would be too easy, right? Can you start Bucky Irving if he's healthy? I think Bijan needs to drop. You think Bijan needs to drop? Ooh. So you're thinking Bijan right there. Is that, or even that? Are we thinking that? Because you could make an argument. You could make an argument for that. Consistency is key, folks. Consistency is key. Right? Top 5 guaranteed. Dowdle over A-Chain. Trade Montgomery for Judkins? Yes. Absolutely. Derek, yeah, not top 10. J.K. Dobb, get J.K. out of the top 10. Brees Hall, bro. Brees Hall's also not a bad one either. Yo, this chat is flying. Holy shit. Hey, if you guys are new here, hit that follow button. Bijan at the 3. Should I get Jacobs in London and get Jamar Chase? No, keep Jacobs in London. Yo, Philly fan, what's going on? Cook lower, Jacobs up 1. This is tough for me, man, because Bijan has been balling out. What have you done this year that I'm missing? So is Josh Jacobs down then? Are we down on Josh Jacobs? David Lee, thanks for the follow. Williams not top 10. Which Williams? We got Javonte right there. Would you trade Pickens and Gentry for Jefferson? No. That's too much. Rico up to top 3. Rico's not top 3. Hormulus, Jalen Warren at 1. Jalen Warren. Layman Akeem, ka-chow. Welcome in, brother. Chase Brown, low-key could be... Chase Brown's not even touching top 15, dude. I mean, I got Jonathan Taylor and give London and Jacobs. I mean, why would you do that? You have 3 top 10 players right there. Let's look at Josh Jacobs. I'm going to look up Josh Jacobs' stats real quick. Hold on. Let me look up his stats real quick. I'm actually curious what Josh Jacobs' stats are right now. Let's look at his stats. Hold on. We're gonna look at let me look at Bijan's stats actually. He's been averaging. Damn boys, no. Bro, what do we think? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Bijan is 4, man. What are we doing? No, Bijan, dude. He had 143 rushing yards one game, 170. He had 100 receiving yards, 100 receiving yards twice actually. He's had over 50 some receiving yards in like 7 games. And he scored, I mean, he's only scored 3 touchdowns total, which 4 touchdowns total. Not great, but he's doing great. So Bijan's staying up there. He's not easily 3. Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, clear 3. Now do all of them. All right. Now let's look at who are we looking at? I'm looking at Josh Jacobs. Ugh. Boys. Josh Jacobs might have to get taken off this list. He has not broken 100 yards at all. But he does have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 touchdowns. 10 rushing touchdowns. Now, do touchdowns really matter? Yes. Are you also saying the future? Not just... No, like 10 touchdowns this season. 10 touchdowns this season. I do have Rico over Jacobs 100%. Derrick Henry at 10. I think we got to take Jacobs off this. They do matter, Mendy. They do matter. I'm just messing. But he also hasn't rushed over 100 yards. ETN Jr. Bucky healthy, top 5. I agree, Art. Rico isn't that good. Rico... How is Rico not that good? Rico is pretty solid, if you ask me. He didn't start the first 4 games, mind you. And he's like 7th in rushing now. Like, he rushed... Okay, his first game as a starter, 206 rushing yards. His second game as a starter, 183 rushing yards. When Chuba Hubbard came back, 79 rushing yards. Down week 54, Green Bay, 130 rushing yards. He has 4 touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdowns. And he has an easy schedule coming up. Rico has been solid. Devon with better 18. I like Rico. I'll give Rico with that stat. That's what I'm saying. Dude, in 4 games, he did not play. He's still top 10 in rushing, which is crazy to think about. Josh Jacobs alone having 10 touchdowns is kind of crazy. I think that's why we have to keep him there. He's averaging around 80-some yards a carry or something like that. Kyron Williams and Breece Hall, top 10. Dude, JK also has been good this year. I mean, let's look at JK stats. That's the only other one I'm kind of like, you know? Like, does he deserve to be in this, you know? RJ Harvey is better than Dobbins, but in this league, you need a lot, right? JK is consistent, but he only has 4 touchdowns. He's only eclipsed 100 yards twice, and anything... I think that we're doing what happened this season. I think, dude, JK's got to go. JK's got to go. We're not doing JK. That executive decision, he's gone. Swift has been balling out this year. But let's look at Kyron. Kyron has fumbled a lot, though. How is Josh below Javonte and JK? He's not below JK anymore. Javonte, he's down below, though. Even then, Kyron's not cutting it for me for be top 10. JK not better than Javonte. Yeah, JK is not better than Javonte. David, what's with y'all with David Montgomery? Kenneth Walker, no. Let's look at Breece Hall. He's not a terrible offense, but 100 yards 3 times, 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall not. Breece Hall's in contention, but he's not. Jalen Warren. Gibbs is not. This guy just said Gibbs is not top 3. In what world is Gibbs not top? Let me look this up. We're looking up Gibbs stats. Maybe Gibbs is not top 3. Interesting. Gibbs had 1 game over 100 yards rushing, 3 games over 90 yards rushing, and then the rest have been below. Boys. I think that's what it is. I think that right there is how you would rank this running backs this season. Don't get me wrong. I know, that's what I'm saying. He shares the backfield. Sharing backfields does hurt you a little bit. It does hurt you. We're talking about a little bit of production, a little bit of who's been helping their teams. I'd put Josh over Javonte. You mean 3 seasons ago? Saquon die or something? I've told people this before already. Saquon will be on this list next week. He'll be on this list next week because he hasn't done anything. 107 yards, put him at 10. All right, let's look at Derrick Henry. We'll look at Derrick Henry. All right, we'll look at Derrick Henry. 1, 2, 3 games over 100. 2, 4, 6. 6 rushing touchdowns. I don't know. You could probably put Dobbins over him still. I don't know. Let's look at Barkley's stats. We'll look at Barkley's stats. Saquon's only had rush over 100 yards once. Yeah, Barkley's not top 10 yet. I'm spamming Swigs. I'm telling you. You want ETN? Sorry, I did not see it, Swigs. Sorry. ETN. Let's look at ETN. 143, 124, 2 rushes, 2 games for over 100 yards. JK, I would probably still put JK in over him. James Cook injured. Genty. All right, let's look at Genty. I see. All right, Genty. Warren is better than All right, skill-wise, let's relax. All right. Genty, malpractice. Chip Kelly's offense coordinator. I just looked at his stats. Unbelievable. Should I do Dowdle, Marvin Harris Jr., and Downs for Amon-Ra? No, absolutely not. Dowdle and Marvin Harris Jr. are worth a lot more. Kyron Williams, no. Swift, though? Swift might be up here. He had 2 games over 100 yards, and then the rest of them were below 63. I don't know. Swift over Bucky. Bucky's been hurt this year. He's been hurt. How are you going to diss CMC by putting him? Judkins. Okay, let's look at Judkins. Fine, we'll look at Judkins. You only had 1 game over 100. And then, can't put Judkins up there. Jacobs over Javonte? No. Javonte Williams has had himself a year, bro. Javonte Williams literally been balling. Gosh darn it. Where's Javonte? There he is. Javonte Williams rushed for over 100 yards twice. He's rushed for over 90 once. And he scored 2, 4, 6 touchdowns. Javonte is more right there. Breece Hall didn't look that great. K9. You want me to look at K9? Kenneth Walker. I'm telling you, Kenneth Walker's not going to be top 10. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. I'm kind of inclined to put Saquon at 10 here. Just based off what I'm looking at here. Yeah, only over 100 yards once. Yeah, Kenneth Walker's not up there. I trade ETN for Nico. Was it a good trade? Yeah, that's a good trade. I like Nico. Tyrone Tracy or RJ Harvey? Tyrone Tracy. How many yards? How many yards for who, chaps? Tank Bigsby's not 10. Come on, boys. Look at likes. Yo, we're at 6.6K likes. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. All right, let's look at Saquon again. Because if not, then if we don't like Saquon, we're going back to JK. I don't like Derrick Henry's. Derrick Henry, no. He has only had 1 good game. He had 150 yards in that game, though. They've been kind of shutting him down. Yeah, boys. I don't know if I can't put Saquon there. Ramondre, no. Rico's number 3. Oh, you said Jalen Warren. Let's see. Mr. Sticks, thanks for the follow. Bijan and CMC, 100. Okay, not 100%. Not 100%. It's like we haven't been watching JT this year. Jalen Warren, no. All right, boys. I think I got to go back with J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins actually has had a solid year. Keem, thanks for the follow. Kyron has not had that solid year. Holy casual. Look at Derrick Henry without Lamar Jackson. Dobbins has had 100 yards twice, but he's had over 60 rushing yards in the rest of his games. And that's solid. On like limited carries too. Barkley, I do agree Barkley is better than him. But we're looking at production, right? We're looking at production. And Purcell for James Cook. I don't hate that, to be honest. I think James Cook goes Saquon, King Henry. It's between... Why don't JT's 1,000% not close to CMC? You're right. He's exceeded that. Rico's had over 600. Cook better than Bijan. What's Williams' numbers? Cook over Bijan. Oh, let's look at Cook's numbers. Look at the Cook numbers. Cook actually might go above Bijan. Cook. Damn! Boys. James Cook is 3. James Cook is 3, man. He's had 100 yards 5 times. 5 times, boy. Oh, my God. Let's look at McCaffrey. Hold on. We'll look at McCaffrey and then Jonathan Taylor's. McCaffrey, what he doesn't make up in... Damn. All right, yeah. I went back. We're going back to that. Oh, my God. Yeah, CMC and JT are 1A, 1B, but CMC's receiving game is just different. It's just different, dude. CMC is not top 3. Now we're just hating. Where's Taylor at? I'm just saying, the receiving aspect of it, he goes crazy. JT has 165, 102, 123, 153, and then, yeah, JT is 2. JT is 2. You get CMC, get 90% of production. JT's above CMC any day. Not any day, dude. Derrick Henry. He's had 650 rushing yards this year. It's not one bad game. Has way more touchdowns. I mean, he has 6, 9, 10. He's got 12. CMC has 4. He has 8. So he only has 4 less touchdowns. Scatterboot, rip, dude. JT's definitely the one, bro. CMC's a receiver. I mean, he plays running back, too. Devon on this list, period, is outlandish. Devon A-Chain on this list, outlandish. Did we look at A-Chain stats? Did I not look at A-Chain stats? This guy. He's had over 100 yard rushing game once. He's had one game above 90 yards receiving. Yeah, no. Rico's staying where he's at, I think. Actually, Rico might be going above Gibbs. He might go above Gibbs. Production-wise, Rico is outdoing Gibbs right now. And right here, man, I've looked at all of them. Number 3 or 4. That's true. I'm going with. I think we got to go Dobbins here. We're going Dobbins here. Dobbins has had a really good year. Actually, I didn't look at Henry. Henry might be going there. Henry's had 3 rushing yards over 3 times he rushed for over 100 yards. He has 2 for 6 touchdowns. Dobbins had 2. He is around the same, but he's been better. Dobbins has been better. He has 2 less touchdowns. I'm going Dobbins. Kyron not at 10. I looked at Kyron's stats, not close. But outside of this, it probably goes Derrick Henry, Saquon, Kyron, Brees, and then there's some other one there. But yeah, that's pretty solid. All right. We are gonna go on to QBs now. We're going to QBs now. This is everyone's favorite one. Everyone's favorite one. Here we go. QBs. Here we go. Judkins is 15, I think I got for myself. 15. All right. You guys are not gonna like that one. Allen, Mahomes, May. I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna move them. I'm just putting down the names. I'm ripping them off right now. Bo Nix, Baker, Daniel Jones. I'm gonna move them. Don't worry. It's not the final list. It's not the final list. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. You can't put Lamar in here. Stafford. Yep. Herbert. Darnold, yes. Ooh, Dak. All right. Who has been the best quarterback so far? Who has been it? There's a lot of quarterbacks here. Running back in the QB list, that's crazy. That's crazy. Baker, Drake, Dak, Caleb, Goff, Stafford. Boys. Allen and May, Drake, May, Herb, Goff, Dak over Nix, Justin. I think you could put Bo Nix down there. You could put Herbert here. You could put Drake May at 2 right now. Put Baker there. Daniel Jones here. Stafford, you could probably put Stafford there. Has Josh played well, though? Damn, this is tough. This is tough right here. Josh been mid. Josh has kind of been mid. Drake May low-key kind of been one lately, though. Yeah, we forgot about Jordan Love, Brett. We have forgotten about Jordan Love after the piss-poor performances he's had over the past month. It's about who's performed so well this season. Lamar has only played like 2 games. Baker has been the most consistent. I would say I would say everyone in this top 10 has been the most consistent. This is NFL Perry Pick'em. Golf is not. Why is this rage bait? Why is it rage bait? Sam Darnold has been cooking. No Golf. I mean, you could say Golf or Bo Nix. He has like most passengers, like no one runner too. I would say Josh Allen probably be one. Caleb is probably top 20. Dart has not been top 10. Don't start. Well, if he hasn't done anything that's going to impress you, might as well put him fucking 32, right? How is Hurts laughable? He is the only one to have a perfect pass rating this season. The only one. The only one to have a perfect pass rating this season. He's an Eagles fan, that's why. Like, put your hate to the side. Just put it to the side for me, please. Motherfucker. Let's go look at Jalen's stats real quick. Jalen Hurts. Jalen has thrown for over 280 yards in 3 games. He's thrown for over 200 yards in 4 games. He's thrown for over 150 yards in 6 games. He's thrown 4, 7, 10, 15 touchdowns. He's thrown for 15 touchdowns. He's thrown 1 interception. And he has 2, 4, 5 rushing touchdowns. Jalen is 12. Are you fucking kidding me? No, he's not. He's not. He's on the list. Boys, you're not. He's on the list. Put the hate aside. Stafford, we'll put Stafford above him. We can put Stafford above him. I don't hate that. Hurts the running back. You guys do know for a fun fact, Josh Allen has more tush-push touchdowns than Jalen Hurts does this year. Just saying. Jalen is like 8. I don't know if he's like 8. All right. I will move. Hurts is on this list, but he's not getting take off it. Josh ain't one. Love that Jalen is getting the respect. That's what I'm saying. Jalen gets no respect. If you have a top 10 receiver in JSN, Seattle to be chasing. That's true. Sam Darnold. All right, let's go look at Sam Darnold because I can move Sam Darnold up to 5. Baker is not above Jalen Hurts. I'll tell you that right now. He'll move with him. He will move with him. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's stats pretty good. Pretty good. Let's look at Pat Mahomes real quick. Dak is top 6. We have to look at Dak too. Dak might be taking Bo Nix out of here. Damn, Pat Mahomes actually been balling his ass off, bro. He's been balling his ass off, dude. He's been balling. This might have to be like that. Drake. Well, we gotta look at Drake. Drake may not be top 2. We might have to move that. Yo, thanks for sending the roses. I appreciate you, A-Rod. CMD. Dak over Bo. I think Dak might have to go over Bo. I'm fair with this because Baker had that bad. He's had 2 bad games so far. Lamar has not played more than 2 games this season. If you switch Darnold and Jones, I like the switch. Darnold and Jones. Let's look. We're gonna look at Drake May. All right, hold on. You guys are gonna hate me for that. You're gonna hate me for it. I know you are. You're gonna hate me for that. Cam, what Cam say? What we say real for? Knicks is not top 10. Is it more Dak? Dak probably got to be up there, right? 3. Yeah, Dak's got to be over there over Bo. No, I put Bo Nix again. Unbelievable. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at Goff's then. Let me look at Goff and I'll look at Herbert. Wait, what about Aaron Rodgers over Dak? Is Aaron Rodgers over Dak? Goff threw over 300 yards once. He's been throwing. Goff actually has been playing well too. Herbert, let's see Herbert. Herbert's been balling the fuck out too, dude. 420 against the Colts. Stafford's 4. J Love is not going on this list. Jones, Daniel Jones. Let's see what Daniel Jones got looking like here. Damn, Danny. Hold on and wait a second. I gotta go back. Hold on. Yeah, damn. We're looking at Baker stats real quick too. Hold on. I know this guy named Lamar Jackson. He has not played a lot of games. This is based on this season, guys. It's based on this season. Fuck. Oh, dang, dude. May over Baker. No, these guys have better stats than May does. Bo Nix is not going up there. We had him on there. He's not on there, but he might be. Shit, dude. Why is there so many good quarterback play this year? May is not 3. Not 3. I promise you. They also have had one of the easiest schedules in the NFL. If you put strength of schedule, if I put strength of schedule into this, right? If we consider strength of schedule and like clutch factor and doing all that stuff, like this guy goes up here. All right? If we figure out strength of schedule and all that stuff, that's the reason he's moving up against the teams that he's played. Ray, just say that you can't put your biases aside either. Like, look at the teams they've beaten. Lamar Silver Drake touchdowns is 14. How many games has Lamar played? Hasn't he been out most of the year? Lamar's played in 5 games. He's like a ball down those games anyways too. This one's tough, bro. Because you could take out, right now it's that. Bo wins games too. If you figure in people that win games, right? Like you have to win games. Like, all right, am I factoring in wins? Are we factoring in wins or just stats? Wins and stats. Are we doing wins and stats? Let me know right now. Put a Y in the chat if you think yes. You have to win games. Why is Dak here? Wins. All right. If we are, you guys are gonna hate this list. Then you're gonna hate this list. If we're factoring in wins, all right. He's going up here for wins. Okay, he's going up there. Okay, Caleb Williams no. Sam Darnold goes up there. Dak is off the list. Drake May's got to go up, though. Drake May. Fuck, where do you put him in between these guys? Yeah, Drake's going up. Drake is going up. Herbert might have to go. If we're factoring in wins as well. Sam's throwing like some absolute beast, dude. Herbert's got to go. You got to put Bo Nix in here. He's been, dude, clutch. He's been clutch. Daniel Jones. They're 7-2. And that if you're factoring in wins, no. You guys hate Jalen Hurts. So what is with the Jalen Hurts hate? What has the media done to you guys? Trippin, you better switch Mahomes and Herbert. Herbert has the second most passing yards and is 6-3. Yeah, is it though? Get Mahomes out then. Hurts literally isn't rushing and still. That's what I'm saying. Hurts, he does not. He has more passing touchdowns than tush pushes this time. Hurts is, see, now we're just hating. Like genuinely, like what are we doing about that's just hurting, bro? Like what are we talking about? Man, Hurts isn't the best QB. When you factor in wins, yes it is. Yes it is. You can't, dude. You guys keep saying that, but why not? But we're factoring in wins. He also had one of the best. He has had the perfect QBR this year. Looking at those Hurts. No Herbert, you don't know shit. Delusional fan base. Not one buddy. Put Herbert back. Herbert's got to be back. Yeah, Herbert's got to be back. What are we talking about here? Dak's gone, though. Dak don't win games. Trevor Lawrence has got to be number 5. So laughing. Okay, the kicker. Jordan Love is not going to on the list. Goff, no. Has done better than most of them. That's what I'm saying. Like Bo wins the games too, but when Lamar plays, they win. Like they absolutely win, and he got to play more games. Lamar's going here. Lamar's going there. Mac Jones, bottom 10 worst. Super Bowl MVP, bottom 10 worst. To win, wins are a team stat, not a QB stat. But when they lose, is it a team stat still? Because when they lose, y'all like to flame the man. Y'all like to flame him. I don't think we're delusional. Put Mahomes down. Where do you think Mahomes should go? You think Mahomes should be like that? 2 MVPs, he's 1. Hurts is not 1, buddy. I mean, on my list, he's 1. God, you guys are upset. Darnold way too high. The way he's been playing, I don't know. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Like, I'm not delusional. I'm not getting bullies to put him down. No. Dartbrook QB Lounge, that's true. Mahomes lost to Herbert. Oh, this is tough, brother. Hurts is where he needs to be. Dude, even if I was not an Eagles fan, you guys cannot watch the Eagles game and not tell me that the reason they don't win those games is because of Jalen Hurts. He does not turn the ball over. That's like, bro, what are we talking about here? Jalen Hurts is like, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, Tom Brady comes in, like, Tom Brady praises him. Are you kidding me? The GOAT. All these NFL now, like, all the former NFL QBs all say they want Jalen Hurts to be their quarterback, bro. It's not rage bait. We're changing the narrative over here. We're going to change the narrative. Too Clutch, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Who else followed me? I saw, someone else over here followed me. Oh my God, I missed it. Mayfield hate is real. Yeah, that's fair. Go Birds. Yeah, welcome in. Cam Newton. Yeah, Cam Newton also a hater. And I'll take, like, Robert, thanks for the follow. Chase, thanks for the follow. Yeah, not everyone's going to like Jalen Hurts, right? But a lot of the greats, they say what Jalen Hurts is doing is what they do. You kidding me? Hurts is 22nd passing behind G. Smith. We're also factoring wins, gentlemen. Ladies and gents, we're also factoring wins. He had 4 games a year with 100 passing yards. That is horrible. We're not winning games because it hurts. Yes, we are. Like, who else would we not be winning for? Seattle, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Okay, take the Browns, for example. Top defense in the league. You think that if Jalen Hurts wasn't on that team, they wouldn't win games? Mayfield, top 3. Mayfield is up there. Like, this, like, there's a lot of good QBs. The Eagles not first, bro. He is first. I got a lot of things. How is it laughable? Don't let this guy rate again. Well, good thing podcast equipment is cheap, boys. Good thing it's cheap. And this is dead ass, bro. Where's J.J. McCarthy? Not in there. Jones over Darnold. Dude, the way Darnold's been playing, though, he's been absolutely solid. He is also second in touchdowns, number 1 in touchdown into interception ratio, 3rd in passer rating. These dudes hate to hate. They look at one stat and then go home with it. That's it. Watch the game. Chisenhall, 70 roses. Woo! Chisenhall, thanks for the roses. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Where would you put Burrow if he was healthy? If Burrow was healthy, he'd probably be like 10. Gibbs with the lightning bolts. My boy came back. Let's go. Jalen's a mid passer with a great team. Gibbs, let's go. 17. How is Jalen Hurts a mid passer? How? What app website is it? It's called NFL Perry Pick'em. I just found out today what it is, but like this list is gonna change, boys. But like next week I'm gonna do it again. It's gonna change. But you can't tell me that he's a mid passer when he throws deep balls, bro. Barkley, AJ, and Smith save Hurts, or does Hurts save them? Do you ever think about that? You think it's the other way around? How is he mid? Tell me how he's mid. How many throws have he overthrown this year? I know 2 ones that he's overthrown. Not even top 5. Biased Eagles fan. Okay. That's all you guys got from me. Biased Eagles fan. You don't want to come with the facts. You don't want to come with the facts. This is literally what we talk about. Like, you guys are just going with what everyone's saying online. That's it. Like, it's so insane. It's so toxic. Like, watch football. Watch football. Like, are you kidding me? His QBR, his touchdown interception ratio, he doesn't turn the ball. Like, a lot of your quarterbacks on the list, they lose you games because they throw picks. Jalen Hurts does not turn the ball over. Bryce Young, now here's crazy. Facts, he's 9th in QBR. Thanks, SB Dot. I appreciate you. Yo, thanks for the follow, whoever just followed me. People need to see good wide receivers. Like, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to go back to 2020 or 2021 when he was playing with Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, and like these bum receivers, and he carried them to the playoffs? Like, come on, son. What are we talking about? Morales, thanks for the follow. Jack Hallmark. Trade Dart for Jalen Warren. I have Josh Allen as QB1. Yes, trade for Jalen Warren if you need him. Jalen Hurts not QB1 by any means. Tua should be number 1. Yes, trade for Jalen Warren. Trade Dart for Jalen Warren. You can't be serious having Hurts. I am dead ass. Actually. Dead ass. And this is going to, you know what? I'm going to make this a video. Here's my top 10 QB list, all right? Everyone's saying Jalen Hurts ain't one. Jalen Hurts ain't that. Jalen Hurts is number 1 in touchdown to interception ratio. He also has number 9 QBR. He's also the only QB in the NFL to have a perfect QBR this season. But the rest of the list, we got Josh Allen, Drake May, Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. It's based on current season stats, win factors, and all that other stuff. This list is going to change week to week, but this is my top 10 for now, man. This is my top 10 for now. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for the Jalen Hurts one, but my task for you guys is don't come in just hating the entire time, all right? Like, come in with an open mind. Jalen Hurts is number 1, and he will be. He also has barely any passing yards and how many throwing touchdowns. He has 13 passing touchdowns. What are we talking about? How's that barely? Hurts. 7, 10, 4. He's got 15 actually. 15 passing touchdowns. He's got 15 of them. Look at the stats. I am looking at the stats. Boy, all right. You know what? Since you guys don't want to do it yourself. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. Oh, let's see. All right, he's got 15 touchdowns, tied for 10th, right? He's got 66.6 QBR. He's 1,607 passing yards. He's got 1 interception. 1 interception. He's won 6 games. Who are those games against? Let's go. We're going to go through all this. Where's it at? See all recent games. He's played against Dallas. He's played against Kansas City, the Rams, Tampa Bay, Denver, Giants twice, Minnesota. Okay, is that all you guys look at is just the passing yards? When do like big wins not count? Because Rams, Tampa, KC, and Denver, I mean, we lost to Denver, but we should have won that game. And Minnesota, like, how are those not thing? 3 fumbles on the year. Are those his fault? First off, we need a new stat for QB strip sacks. Because also Daniel Jones probably wouldn't have 3 turnovers on Sunday if that is. I am looking at it. He's still won, man. He's still won. And guess what? Look at the games we got coming up. Eagles schedule. Where's the Eagles schedule? How do I look up Eagles schedule? Yes, QBR 66. Ninth. What's wrong with ninth? Eagle schedule. These are the games that we have to play. And I'm glad we're going in with Jalen Hurts. Packers, win. Lions, win. Cowboys, win. Bears, win. Chargers, win. Raiders, big win. Commanders, twice, win. Bills, both probably going to be seen, wins. As an Eagles hater, they're the most consistent team in the NFL right now. Thank you. 66 QBR is not good for ninth in the league. For ninth in the league. All right, let's see. Rankings of NFL current QBR. 25 season leaders. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so 66 is not good. All right, so 12 more. You're telling me Lamar Jackson. All right, hold on. Let me see if this is over here. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. You're telling me for 10th if they get. Oh, hey, we just hit the follow goal. Let's go. I appreciate y'all being here. Jalen Hurts number 1. Yep, that's what we're doing this morning. That's what we're doing. You're saying 66, right? So you're telling me Matt Stafford, Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix are ass. Is that what you're telling me? And that means Justin Herbert's is bad too. Daniel Jones is bad too because it's kind of close. But these guys up here, you know, these are the guys you want leading your team, huh? Look who, don't you tell me. Hold on, I got to stop streaming on YouTube so I can show you.